One with the Morning Brew, Kdqn Live, all that good stuff. Facebook Live going right now. It's actually a little bit late, so we got that rolling. Good morning, you guys.
Good morning.
Yeah. First show of the year.
Wow, iconic.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys ready for the first day of the rest of your lives?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess I better be. No, to be honest, I'm not. I'm out of practice of this here.
I guess people hated 2022.
What?
Like from all the memes I saw on Facebook, people
Yeah.
are like, I am so done with 2022,
Yeah.
ready for 2023.
They're going to hate every year.
Yeah.
It never changes.
I think 2022 was a pretty good year for us here.
I agree.
You know.
It's the best year.
And
I've
all
had,
the collective us.
Yeah.
You know.
Sure.
America.
For America, yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad year. Great stuff happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certainly
We're
could have
still
been
here.
worse.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good way to look at it. It could have been worse. So be thankful for what you have, America.
I don't know what did the haters of 2022 say? They expect like a bigger post-COVID party or something, or
Maybe.
no stimulus checks. I guess that was a
Oh.
bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But man,
a-
we could. Yeah.
They have to be around their family again.
Yeah. Oh, that could
Maybe
be
that
it.
had something to do with it.
Man, we
Yeah.
can't afford no more stimulus checks.
Oh, we
Tell you
should.
that.
We can. We should. Yeah. I'd like the government a little more if they kept giving me a piece of the pie.
Gosh, yeah. I guess they're still giving money to everybody else.
Yeah,
Why not,
exactly.
come on, us down here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody got those checks, but those, the folly of the PPP loans and all that kind of stuff, that was all pretty, that was embarrassing, I think, for America.
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah.
they had to know. I mean, we were all talking about it as soon as they announced that program where they're just going to, like, money, no questions asked.
Yeah, yeah.
People, oh, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
And all those people are just like, well, I'll just form a business, say I've got, I don't know, 200 employees.
Yeah.
And by the time they figure out that I don't, I'm in Cayman Islands.
Yeah.
Or somewhere that doesn't extradite to the United States.
I
Right.
haven't heard about that.
Oh, the amount of money that was just, it was like, you said it, I think, once, like money in government or whatever is like a leaky bucket. Right? Like every time it passes, there's more and more just leaking out. And it's just, we just blindly gave out lots of money to tons of, to like dead people and and then businesses that weren't that or weren't what they
Right.
were saying they were. And, it was a great time for any kind of scammer or just guy who's like, maybe I can get away with a little extra 10 grand.
Sure.
They were. They
The
did.
stimulus checks, were nice, but I'll just say for me personally, I didn't hear too many. I haven't heard of too many people who just like were survived because
Yeah.
of the stimulus check.
Yeah.
If you lost your job, the unemployment was really good, and I mean it's probably made in the end run. It probably made sense to give some stimulus checks out, but at the same time, the reason we have this record inflation right now.
Yeah.
I'm no economist, but I do know enough that if you want inflation to go up, is have the government spend a ton of money. And
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's like $6 trillion or something
Yeah.
during as in COVID relief.
Yeah.
From the stimulus, the PPP, the different funds. Just like we got hundreds of millions or billions of dollars here in Arkansas for then now they're just trying to spread out and use up by some date.
Yeah.
So
And the way they told you to spend the money. They're like, don't hold on to it. All right. Don't use it for for groceries and gas over the next couple months. That's a bad idea. Go out and spend it. Get a dirt bike. Get a new computer or whatever. Like big purchases. Let's spend this money. Stimulate our economy.
Well, most people did like kind of what we did, stuck in the bank.
Yeah.
Just in case things got real bad.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
you stick it in the bank, then it does nothing. Now you have
Yeah.
all this money out there that's not being used. So
Yeah.
obviously, like inflation.
Yeah.
Because of that.
I spent mine locally. I used it for deposits on an apartment.
Yeah.
Hey, we stuck ours in the bank and it got us across the country out
That's
here.
true.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true.
it was very nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I miss it. I miss it. No.
Lots of money all
Lots
over
of
the
money.
place.
Mhm.
Yeah. I tell you, talk about some crazy amounts. As I read last night a story that said that in 2022, they the amount of merchandise stolen from retailers, most like Target, Walmart. I guess there's this group that studies all the retailers out there. They said it equaled $100 billion in
Wow.
2022.
Whoa.
Now, most of that they say is like organized retail theft,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
employees.
Yeah.
They're the ones that know where the cameras are and the security
Yeah.
systems better than anybody. That's like 60 to 70%. They said.
Now, do you think that's like, I'll take this sweater this week, I'll take this, Lululemon pants this week, or is it like half a truck gone? I
That's
feel
what
like it's like a half off a truck.
A pallet of TVs, you know, that's just like, I don't know what happened to it,
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
But what they said, one of the things that became real, that is like a new norm for theft in 2022. It's not like it didn't happen before, but like the tactics spread all across the nation was the bum rush stores. So you have a giant group of people. You get a bunch of people together. You just run into the store, grab as much as you can, and run out. And it literally, you're overwhelming the employees, and you're just lost in the crowd at that. You know, and you're wearing a mask, probably hoodie. You know, look like you're doing your social distancing thing or whatever. And a group of y'all, 20, 30, 40, however many, just run in, snatch and grab, and go.
I've seen videos of that.
Yes.
One guy, you get one guy caught or something, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean,
by, like the one security guy.
I saw some clips. I mean, they're just like, there's so many viral ones, you know, just people
I've not
just
seen
running
this.
into Walmart and grabbing everything that they possibly can, right? And the employees are just like, what? I mean, what do you do?
What do you do?
Can't do anything.
Yeah.
Can't do much of anything.
Yeah.
So
I went to Walmart on Friday, and I had a whole cartload, and I was at the self-checkout, and I bought like the little angel food cakes. I bought 2 packs of those, and I scanned one of them twice. It was just easier. And I put them in the basket, and then like beeping, alarms were going off. This is a new thing, right? Maybe not too new, but the lady comes over and looks, and they show a video, an overhead video of me. And if I felt like I got caught stealing, but I wasn't. I just scanned the same item twice because I had 2 of them. And she was like, "Oh man, I'm so sorry. I hate this new system."
Yeah, because they do that at the actual checkout. If you have like 2 things of the same, they'll go.
Oh,
boop,
yeah,
boop,
yeah.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like, I mean, it was busy, and I felt like I
Oh,
got
no.
caught red-handed. It was very embarrassing.
That's the radio lady. She got stealing at Walmart.
Yeah, but I wasn't.
that'd be a good news story.
Yeah.
I definitely put you in the
I
news.
know you would post it.
Hey, if I commit the crime, I want my story to be.
Yeah,
yeah.
If I'm going to
know.
say somebody else's crime, I definitely expect mine to be blasted
Yeah.
out there. So
Sometimes like it doesn't it's looking for a certain amount of weight
Yes.
after you scan it and go into the thing. If it's like a little heavy or something, it goes off. Yeah.
it uses some pretty sophisticated like video-based AI. I went last week to pick up a prescription for my wife, and picked it up, paid for it at the pharmacy register. I had to grab a couple of other things, so I had this thing already like in a bag with a receipt on it and stuff, and it caught me like I had it in the buggy. When I took it out of the buggy and put it into the bag of stuff that I was self-checking out,
Yeah.
it like stopped. It said customer assistance needed,
Yeah.
and then when the employee walked over, it showed the video of me just like bypassing the scanner and putting the pharmacy stuff into the bag, you know.
Yeah.
And she just obviously checked the receipt, everything was good or whatever. But I was pretty impressed by that. And I mean, hey, there's a lot of people who do try to steal from the self-checkout. It's a catch-22, you know,
But you can't.
you can't.
You
That's the
can't.
worst way to.
It is 100%, right?
And I'm going to tell
you
you
can't steal from
something.
there.
If you think you're getting away with it,
Yeah, yeah.
you're not. They're going to wait until it becomes a felony.
Oh.
They will tally it up. They know you're stealing, and they're waiting until they can come after you.
I think
We'll let him go this time.
Yeah.
the only thing is, it is very contrary to maybe like our idea of due process and criminal justice. It's
Yeah.
when you self-check out at Walmart, you are considered guilty, and
Yeah.
and you must prove yourself innocent.
Yeah.
Every person who uses self-checkout is guilty of
Yes.
theft, and it's up to you to show that you're not going to actually steal that time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, they'll catch anything. I know I've told you all before is I accidentally rang up some organic bananas as regular bananas.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was like 17 cents, a difference.
Silence.
And- yeah, man, it locked up the computer. Employee came run, and she was like, "These are the organic bananas." And I'm like, I don't know what the difference is.
Yeah.
And
Are you saying the other bananas are not organic?
yeah, like what's the deal with that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Plastic?
They've cracked down at the electronics section, right? Like if you want a little thing, even I went to go get some Ethernet cables, you know, and they're behind lock and key, you know, and you got to pay for them up there, or they got to escort you to the front if you want to pay
my
there, and
goodness.
and follow you around shopping the rest of the time.
I'd do that.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
I got a lot to get. You just
I just make sure it's my last thing, and I
Yeah.
did this a couple times over the holidays when I had like a basket, like not too much stuff, no produce or anything, but I'll go up there and I'll be like, "Can you check this other stuff out too?" You know, and get that. But then you got the whole, You're with a cart. It's all in bags, but you just roll through,
Yes.
and you're like waiting for somebody to catch you, but they know already. They're like, he's good, he's clear. They already know, and
I know that's it, man. They're all. It's a pretty good. At the end of the day, the system works, I guess. And when you talk about $100 billion in theft, I don't know what that would equal out if you were to just give. If you were to take $100 billion worth of merchandise and separate it out equally among 300 million Americans, it'd be a lot of stuff.
it would be.
Yeah,
I wonder if a lot of it is like return stuff, because I wonder if people don't care. Like, so, for example, I bought a Nintendo Switch, the small one.
Right.
And I was like, in case the person doesn't like it, or want to, can I return it? And they're like, oh yeah, and even if like we open it up and stuff, yeah, totally. And in my mind, I just imagine, because that stuff just gets tossed into a box and then sent off to where? Do they even like resell that thing, or does it just end up in a pile of things? Like I was thinking about that.
Just a dumpster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
know. Yeah.
Like a big, like not a big. I mean, it's not a huge. It's not an Xbox or something. But like but you could do it with the Xbox. Take the Xbox home and be like, I don't want this. Open it up, tear up the packaging. They're not gonna put that thing back together and sell it.
Because
it's used.
It's used at that point, and just the packaging. You're not going to be able to, staple it all back together or whatever. I did work in one retail environment a long time ago, and most returns we did just throw away. We were if it was like a electronic item, we had to smash them and then put them in the dumpster. Nothing. Vacuum cleaners, things like that had to be totally destroyed before they could be thrown away. And that's what they did. They would not just package anything back up. But I have to imagine places like Walmart really figured out.
They got some facility.
Maybe it's even a secondhand kind of place.
Yeah.
Another outlet they can just sell a pallet of this stuff to.
Yeah.
Surely make because Walmart operates on razor thin margins anyways. So, you don't want to throw away a bunch of stuff. If you don't, if you can make a couple of pennies off it, it's better than make nothing, right?
Right. Yeah, I'm wondering where that stuff goes. But.
Sometimes you'll see, well, I guess I haven't seen this in a long time, but you used to see like open box discounts.
Yeah.
No,
Best Buy does it.
Best Buy, that's where I've seen it.
Yeah. But in Best Buy, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say that article I was reading did say that the tactic, there's so many security systems that they've been trying to use these last few years to cut down on theft. They're going back to just locking everything up.
Yeah.
Cosmetics, healthcare products. I know, like, go to Dollar General. I was looking for some medicine a couple of weeks ago, and I'm trying to read the back of it, but every time you open that thing, this loud beep. I mean, it must have beeped like 24 times just from me messing around.
And the amount of medicine, it's like, come on.
Yeah, like so many types.
They do it with the deodorant there too.
And the deodorant, yes.
Yeah, some
deodorant.
Yeah, some Walmarts are putting cameras up in the laundry detergent aisles.
Man.
How are you stealing that? A gallon of laundry detergent down the pants?
Well, you know what they're doing is they're
cooking meth with it?
No, they'll take two bottles of detergent and they'll take one and fill the other one up.
Oh, like top it off?
Yes, because they're skimming it.
Skimming
skimflation.
Well, that's just the consumer fighting back.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's theft of property. Yeah. That's it. But that's like the customer trying to win.
Yeah. They're screwing us right now. I don't like it. My laundry detergent, I want it full.
Yeah.
Big retail smashing the little man.
Yeah. They put that, that line on the side where you can see how full it is. It's like getting an inch shorter every year, that line.
Yep.
And you're like, oh, it's a full. No, it ain't.
Yeah, what is this? Mr. Clean's like, that's profit.
Yeah. You don't even use that much of it anyway. Let's do the weather.
Okay.
It's brought to you by Horatio State Bank.
You're independent. So are we. We're a locally owned independent bank. Because of that, we make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town loan committee to get together. We offer fast, quick answers on your loan requests. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Number one country weather.
All right, taking a look at the weather for today. Of course, we had some pretty bad storms last night. Somebody correct me if you're watching on Facebook Live. Was I insane or at my house in kind of like northern Kdqn? I heard tornado sirens when Jen and Patrick did not hear those last night. I swear I heard them, but they were really faint.
Yeah.
You know, like coming from somewhere else, maybe.
Yeah, I live west of Kdqn. Heard nothing out there.
Yeah.
So maybe more to the northeast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it might be going crazy. Not sure. So yeah, definitely some crazy storms last night. The lightning storm. Don't have the rain totals yet. We'll have those for the 7 o'clock weather. Basically, today is going to be partly sunny with a high near 68. I have a feeling like it's just going to feel a little gross today.
Yeah.
West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly cloudy, a low of 39 this evening. Tomorrow should be sunny with a high near 60. Thursday, sunny, a high near 59. And those colder rain or those colder temperatures, those seem to have cleared out. We're looking at early this week being a little bit colder, after New Year's.
Some below freezing lows.
Yeah, no, not anymore. Friday, mostly sunny, a high near 61. Lows looking kind of in the mid-30s to mid-40s. And then all this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, all have varying rain chances as well. Currently 56 degrees outside your number one country studios. John Baldwin says, yeah, they set them off. I knew I wasn't hearing nothing. And then I heard him through the baby monitor at one point. I was like, shut up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Creepy.
Yeah, I believe this is we get this early spring here. I do worry if this is like the calm before the storm. We're just going to get used to these nice like 60-degree days, and then February hits or something.
Yeah.
Bam. Yeah. Here we back to what we had just the other day in Queen,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing some yard work on Sunday, and it felt like spring. It felt like March. I
yeah.
was like, oh, yay, it's almost summer.
know.
Wait, no,
Sunday.
it's the
Yeah.
1st of January.
I got
Yeah.
like plants like elephant ears and canas that are like trying to pop back out of the ground. I'm like, whoa,
Hey.
y'all gonna die. Like,
Yeah.
don't do that.
The frogs coming out and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah. Yeah.
Wasps. Well, I'm all right
I've
with
seen
that.
the wasps.
Get the wasps
Yes.
out and then get a hard freeze, and it'll really set them back.
Yeah. Let's hope so, man. They need it at my
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
I mean, they're good at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But a few years back, we had a couple of like real mild winters, and I tell you, the wasps were ridiculous. I got stung so many times that year.
Yeah.
The ticks were
Yeah.
terrible. These
Yeah.
like good hard freezes are good to control some of them nasty.
Yeah.
Them nasty critters.
Yeah. Mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes.
Yeah, mosquitoes. How was your guys' New Year's?
Oh, it was
That's
great.
I did mine in classic. I've been having the baby, and the place has been brightened up and light, and I spent New Year's in a dark hole eating
Man.
I burnt a pizza and ate that.
Oh my god.
So
How
over the
bad
sink.
burnt?
Oh, bad.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, it was badly burnt. It was like it tasted spicy. It was so burnt. I've never had that. Like I couldn't eat a few pieces without being like, I need some milk, man. I'm spicy.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I enjoyed mine.
Yeah.
All right.
I started 4 paintings on Saturday, and every one of them I hated and just threw into my craft room.
Nice.
I was like, guess I'm not painting today.
You
Yeah.
can whitewash the canvases, right?
I
and start all
can. I
over.
don't like doing that,
No?
but I don't want to waste those canvases.
But it could be
so.
one of those, like, 100 years from now, now you're dead. I hope not. I hope you're still around. But
Me too.
In case you are dead, and like someone has one of your paintings, and they're like, sometimes there's secret paintings under
Yeah.
the Jen Albert collection.
Ugh.
This is very true.
Wipe that away, and it's a masterpiece under
Yeah.
Or just like, she wasn't that good.
there. No, this was her practice run, I guess. But I had a great I'm sorry, I did.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys know I stayed in the whole weekend. That was pretty much it. It was fabulous.
You did your hair.
I
Your
did go out
hair.
yesterday.
Hair looks great.
Thanks.
Uh,
I want to talk about it later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Save it for the 7 o'clock.
Yeah, because I want to know about your New Year's.
Oh well, I want to say you sent me a text that you were reflecting back on all the mistakes and embarrassments in 2022. I hope you weren't too hard on yourself.
No, and then I said, just kidding, I'm eating lasagna.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So we went to a friend's house. It was some of my best friends. We were all together for the New Year's. That was great. The only thing is that one of the guys that was over there, it was his daughter that was babysitting for us.
yeah.
And when she arrived, she had this I guess they still make Polaroid cameras.
They do.
And this is a fancy, like a pink Polaroid kind of camera. And she's like, oh, my dad asked if you'd bring this out there. And I'm like, what for? And she's like, well, he really wants to take some pictures of the New Year's Eve party. I already knew there was one other thing there was a keg at the New Year's party. Kegs and Polaroid cameras of any type do not go together in that situation. I don't want to be tagged in a photo where there's a red Solo cup in the background.
Yeah, right.
Just don't. I'm fine with all that. I just don't want to. Just don't want it on my Facebook. Photographic evidence whatsoever of that type of activity. But I was like, well, I'm just going to forget it here. And she's like, no, he really wants it. I was like, well, your job's done. Your job's done. I'm just gonna say that I forgot it. You
right.
know? Oh, Penelope brought it. Made sure that I had it to bring to you guys, and I didn't.
Darn.
So.
Whoops.
But we hung out, had a really good time. There was I had a buddy from Little Rock that was there. So I met some new folks that were super cool. Honestly, we didn't really have a chance to talk to them until right at the end. They were like the coolest ones there.
Right.
And we were rushing to get home, relieve the babysitter. But it was literally like 12:01. We did the New Year's kiss, and then 12:01 we were like, out.
Yeah.
All right, later, guys.
Yeah.
Scurched out of there.
That was it.
That was it. We did it. So I stayed
Love
up
it.
for a while back at the house.
Yeah.
But,
A little video gaming or something going, or what?
reading a book.
Ah.
Yeah.
I was almost like Conda's books had really gripped. I was almost like, man, I'll call in sick to the New Year's party. But I was like, no, I'm come on, Patrick.
Yeah.
Get off your butt and go do something.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I
New Year's.
downloaded 2 games yesterday. I haven't played any video games in my sobriety.
Oh.
I have not touched a single game on my phone, on the TV, nothing. My
In your
Switch.
sobriety, which you drank for like 10 years.
Yeah.
So games suck now.
Well, one, I downloaded The Last of Us.
Okay, yeah.
Because I haven't played it, and the series is coming out on HBO in a couple of weeks
Yeah.
with Pedro Pascal, who I absolutely am obsessed with.
Right.
But I want to play the games.
Right.
Because I've
Supposed to
heard
be
they're
good.
really good, right?
Yeah.
And I also downloaded a game called Stray, which is where you play a cat.
Yeah.
It is really good. I
It looks
love
good.
it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I've been thinking about that goat simulator.
Oh,
Goat
man.
Simulator's
Yeah.
fun.
I
Is it?
loved that game.
You just kind of
Yeah.
go around, you eat cans, and
Yeah.
Oh,
get your
dude.
head caught in fences and stuff.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. You have this tongue, like you can like shoot out your tongue like a grappling hook.
Oh.
Yeah.
You like grapple onto a plane and it like
Yes.
it's the weirdest game I've ever seen.
This is not a
So
very
weird.
accurate goat
No,
simulator.
no.
then. Okay.
No.
It's not like tractor simulator or whatever, farm simulator.
Yeah.
Where I downloaded that one, and I ended up taking out the, it was one of the large, heavy farm equipments and running it into the town, trying to like run over people. I was like, this is stupid.
That's
I had a
great.
friend of mine tell me he got really into it, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm struggling to grow enough crops right now because we had like a drought, and
Yeah.
so I'm not making enough money off the crops to pay my my mortgage or my
Yeah.
farm loan right now. So I'm having to do side work like cutting hay
Yeah.
for people, and I'm just like, dude, you should just get a farm in real life,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
It's like you're working. Sounds like you're working as hard in that game as you would be in real life.
I like the idea of a farmer letting his actual farm just go just to waste because he's so addicted to Farm Simulator.
Oh my God.
Hilarious.
But you know, it makes me wonder. Like maybe if you thought you were going to wanted to get into farming, or even if you are a farmer, maybe a little bit of that'll help you.
Yeah, maybe.
help tune you in. You know, like with that Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's
Yeah.
not much different than what real flight simulator.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Yes.
like, right?
Yeah.
There was a kid. I mean, he was under 18 for sure. And he landed a plane recently, and he said that he played Flight
I
Simulator.
remember reading about that.
Yes, that's so cool.
I had
Dang.
one growing up for an SU-27 flanker, and
Yeah.
I remember seeing one at an air show, and I got they were letting people hop into the pilot seat, and I was like, dude, I could take this thing off
Yeah.
right now. I know I could. The only thing is in the game I could never land it.
Yeah.
but I could eject over the airports.
Yeah, that works.
If you don't mind.
I'm putting this on our to-do list this year. I want to go to an air show. So we should try to find one sometime. What? Those are so much fun. You don't like
right,
air
wow.
shows?
Let's go, yes.
We'll
Let's go
wear
get a
some
sunburn.
headphones.
That's the number one place. You're on
Yeah.
a tarmac in
Yeah,
July.
and you're
Ruin your
staring
eyes.
up. Yeah, that's a good point.
No, I'll
They're
go to
fun.
an air show with you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I love. Oh man,
Yeah.
love air shows.
I'm gonna put some of that sun lotion on my
Yeah.
nose.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
just the white nose.
Yeah, you
know?
guys need to dress like dads when you're out there.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
You know, hands on your hips looking at the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Acid washed jeans.
Plain
and-
white shirt.
Yeah. New Balance mustard stain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm sure the hot dogs are gonna be great.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Be covered in mustard.
It's like the only thing I remember about the air shows I went to as a kid is the horribly bad sunburn
Yeah.
I came home with.
Well, you learned your lesson, so you
I
know
did.
better.
I did.
Put some sunscreen on when you're staring into the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like that Woodstock of whatever 90, whatever they did the
99?
Yeah.
Yeah. They did the documentary for
Yeah,
it on
99.
90 on Netflix. Mm-hmm. Yeah, highly recommended.
So good.
It's pretty funny, but that was just a tarmac that they just stuck a bunch of kids onto with no water.
Yeah.
Like it was insane.
Kids, people were getting trench mouth. That was
Yeah,
great.
yeah, because
Mouth.
Yeah.
because the water fountains were situated next to the haphazard like porta potty area that they had to like bring in. They didn't have it at first, and then had to like bring it in, and then they all leaked, and there was just this mud. Being generous, calling it a mud pit.
Yeah.
It was not a mud pit, and people were playing in the mud pit
It was
because
like a
it was
Waller hole.
It was. Yeah.
It was a Waller and
It was a Waller and yeah, and and then people like, yeah, that's yep, trench mouth. That's how you get it right there.
Yikes.
Yeah, fun mud ball.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like you're never gonna see me at anything like Woodstock. Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be there.
You're not gonna time travel back to Woodstock '69.
No, if they do like Woodstock 2029 or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that, yeah.
I'd like to
yeah.
go back to Woodstock '69, but I have like a jetpack,
Yeah,
or something. I
yeah.
can just lay. I can watch
like
up
modern
top.
medicine.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, what?
I was going to say Woodstock 2029, it would just be everybody would have their own headphones and it would be one of those
Yeah.
quiet.
Yeah, shh, shh, shh. God, overloading my sensory.
Yeah,
Virtual
exactly.
reality
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in the meta.
Yeah, it's in that
It's
meta.
in the meta.
Which they have like they're doing like concerts of dead musicians.
They
in
are.
Meta now.
Yeah, yeah.
Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah.
was recently on.
We think we could make Tupac what he would actually be like.
Yeah,
let's
right.
look at the gun. You could see, the simulated guns. And
Definitely.
JJ Lopez says, awesome free air show in Shreveport every year in March.
Okay.
He believes so.
To check that out.
I always like the part where they have the truck with the jet jet engines on
Yeah,
it. And
yeah.
It races
Yeah.
like a fighter jet, and the fighter jet's just like he's like just a past stall out
Yeah.
speed. Like I don't know who's gonna, and then
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the last second, like wow,
Yeah.
it goes like 3 times speed of sound.
Love
So
that.
cool.
That's my favorite.
6:35. We got to get into it, y'all. It's
Yeah.
time for your 6:30 block Advantage report, and we're coming back after that with Jen's pro tips.
Yes.
A
Yeah.
brand
My
new.
first one.
Well, it better be good.
Yeah, better be good.
Yes.
That's right.
It is
The first one
good.
doesn't have to really be that good.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. We give you a pass. One. You get one pass.
Okay.
All right. We'll be right back with the Brew Crew.
Good morning. I'm Scotty Woodson from the EAB Ag Network with your EAB Early Morning Market Update. Let's recap the markets and how they closed yesterday. December corn at 6.84 even, up 5 3/4, with March corn at 6.90, up 5 1/2. November soybeans at 13.91 1/2, up 19, with January soybeans at 14 even, up 17 1/4. December wheat at 8.49 1/4, up 8, with March wheat at 8.68, up 8 1/2. December cotton at 77.40, down 89. March cotton at 77.26, down 71. November rice at 16.45, down 3 1/2 cents. January rice at 16.81, down 2 1/2. Moving on to livestock now. October live cattle 149.77 1/2, up 42 1/2. With December live cattle 151.67 1/2, up 32 1/2. October feeder cattle 175.57 1/2, up 35. November feeder cattle 177.55, down 52 1/2. December lane hogs 87.02 1/2, down 35. With February hogs at 89.10, up 10. That's your EAB Early Morning Market Update. And I'm Scotty Woodson. Have a great day.
Because the challenges you face are getting bigger every year, BASF is committed to helping with more than boots on the ground. We're committed to boots in the mud, boots on the steps of your truck, your tractor, your combine, the linoleum tiles of your coffee shop, the concrete of your co-op, the gravel in your shed. So we can listen, learn firsthand, help right now to ensure success. BASF, helping you do the biggest job on earth.
Seed Innovation Protection Alliance Seed Company members invest 15% of sales into new seed innovations for your cereal acres. Check the bag for certified seed or single-use agreement restrictions so you don't step over the line. Or talk to your seed dealer. Plant breeders develop better, stronger genetics for your farm. So let's reinvest together to improve yields and quality. Without your patronage and trust, seed companies wouldn't be able to continually develop new genetics, traits, seed treatments, and other innovations to meet your needs.
Pilgrim's Pride Kdqn Processing Plant has immediate openings for first and second shift production workers with starting pay from $15.75 up to $19.32 per hour, and all new hires receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications are available online at jobbite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in Kdqn, open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action, equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
Whatever you want to be, it helps to be well. An active, healthy lifestyle is key. We offer tips and support to quit smoking and address health conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure. It's never too late to make decisions to help you be healthier and to be the best version of you can be. Call 833-283-WELL. Be you, be well. This ad brought to you by your Master Tobacco Settlement dollars at work.
Little River County residents, if you're looking for an old-school, community-minded bank that's committed to hometown people and values, look no further than Horatio State Bank, with locations in Foreman and at 110 West Main in Ashdown. Stop by and meet the staff at Horatio State Bank's Ashdown location. You'll find friendly folks with deep roots in Ashdown and Little River County who are ready to assist you with all your banking needs. Horatio State Bank Ashdown branch, member FDIC.
Ivan Smith Furniture carries the most popular brands to create comfortable and stylish living spaces. From special orders on your favorite brands to accessories, appliances, and mattresses. Rest easy knowing Ivan Smith has you covered. Visit our website, ivansmith.com, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Ivan Smith Nashville. We invite you to stop by and experience the service you deserve. Located in the Furniture Corner in downtown Nashville. Let us help you bring it home with Ivan Smith Furniture.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All we're here to do. We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Feel lots of $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
All right, we are back live. Kdqn 92.1 with the Morning Brew as Jen scurries out of the studio like a rat. Oh, goodness. New Year's, man. Everybody, I think, is in a good mood. You know, something about this time brings out like this kind of like, got to change myself, got to do all this. You're probably fine. I think you give up on New Year's like that. Not like give up on it. And you're like, I'll try in the new year to be a little bit better. But as you get older, that starts to get less and less. Like if you're 50, you're like, dude, watch out, man. I'm going to be worse this year.
Killing it so far. Why should I change anything?
Yeah.
I like at least to try the 2-week rule. You know, where that first 2 weeks of January, man, I'm just the best person.
The gyms love New Year's.
Yeah.
You know, all the membership goes up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then nobody goes and uses anything.
Yeah.
So, it's perfect.
I've heard of people getting the gym membership, never going, and then they like canceled it, quote unquote, but it didn't. And they like charged until they went to renew the gym membership the next year. And like, oh my God, it's been on my card this entire time.
Yeah.
Just like the Netflix account.
Yeah.
You're like, I hate Netflix. And there's nothing on there. And somehow I still end up paying for it.
I think I might end up doing that. I kind of want to cut my card and get a new one. You know what I mean? That's a good
Yeah.
New Year's resolution. Just
Yeah.
get a new debit card, credit card, or like any card that's associated with all
Like
your
the
auto
That's
payments.
exactly what I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's impossible to track them all down. Like, I'm still paying for UFC. I thought I got rid of that.
Some things are just, they make it so darn hard to cancel. Like,
Yes.
it's but anything with a free trial.
Yeah.
It's so easy. It's like
Yeah.
one button. All of a sudden, hey, here's your free trial, 7 days, 30 days, whatever
Yeah.
it is. And I set my alarm for the 29th day, and it goes off, and then I can't figure out how to. And it twice has happened to me now, where I go to cancel it, and it's just like a spinning wheel, and it's
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
oh, the service is down. Or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
right
Try
now.
again later.
And then blam, now it's the 30th day, and got charged a
Yeah.
month, and then now I forgot.
There is a hot tip. I'm not going to call it a pro tip. Hot tip. If you get your free trial, it's setting you up underneath and all the fine print. It says we're going ahead setting you up on auto payment and whatnot, auto renewal. You can, if you just make it a point every time I do this, you can go and you can cancel the auto renewal, and it keeps your free trial.
Yes.
Every subscription will be like, okay, then it ends in
Okay,
7
yeah.
days then. Like, so if you put in the effort to plug in your information, then take the effort immediately after.
Cancel
I know
it.
it's a pain, but you go and cancel it immediately.
Yep.
And you're good to go. I do that all the time with stars.
Yeah.
Like, why am I Amazon Prime stinks now?
I'm so canceling it.
So
today.
first of all, their 2-day shipping is not
Out
a
the
thing.
door.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Their movie thing, the Prime Video, every single movie I look up and try and watch is like, well, it's free with your Stars subscription.
Exactly.
Or freebie is the thing I see on there. There's a lot of stuff that's just totally free. There's no subscription or anything, but it's called freebie, and it's inundated with ads.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
literally
yeah.
every like 10 minutes. So if you think you watch a 2-hour-long movie, you're probably looking at close to 20 minutes of ads.
Yes.
In that 2 hours.
100%.
And
Yeah.
it just interrupts. You're not used. I'm
Yeah.
just not used to seeing commercials in a movie anymore.
Yeah, yeah. Just be upfront. Like that Tubi or whatever, there's a few
Yeah.
ones. That's fine because they're like, listen, there's no charge. I think there may be some premium Peacock or whatever. They offer to you for totally free. They're everything on there, but you know going in that there's ads.
Yeah.
And the ads aren't that bad. It's the things like Amazon Prime where I'm like, okay, yeah, this is on there. I'll watch it, and it's just
Liberty Mutual.
oh, I will never purchase your horrible insurance.
No.
Liberty Mutual. Well, it's time. 6:45 on the
Yeah,
dot.
let's do it.
It's time for Jen's Pro Tips, brought to you by Harris Drug and Gifts.
Good health, good times, and a good portion of success. This is Harris Drug's desire and wish for you in the coming new year. May this wish be translated into reality because good health is one of the most important gifts. Harris Drug reminds you to drink lots of water, exercise, and eat right in the coming new year. Happy New Year to you from Harris Drug Store in historic downtown Kdqn.
That's right. Jen's Pro Tips brought to you by Harris Drug and Gifts. Harris Drug and Gifts, your hometown pharmacy. Been family ran at Kdqn for over 50 years. Free local delivery, free gift wrapping, bridal registry. They got it all. Check out their Razorbacks Corner. Jen, what do you have for us today?
All right. I want to talk about skincare.
Uh-oh.
I know this is probably going to bore the both of you, but
No,
I've been
my
wanting
skin
to
is
talk about.
horrible.
Well,
so I need
actually,
help.
you have pretty great skin. It's something
Nice
that
and oily.
no.
My T-zone is a mess, so I need help. What am I doing?
Okay, well, I would say I am slightly passionate about skincare. I have a very strict routine. And one of my favorite things that I found is sometimes I get like puffy eyes and dark circles under my eyes. And I found an eye gel cream that has caffeine in it. And so I started reading up on that. And apparently caffeine is really good for puffiness because it like constricts the blood vessels underneath your eyes.
Yeah.
Which can reduce puffiness, lighten it up a little bit, and also just brighten your eyes.
I see. That's good news. That's interesting because usually after I stop my caffeine intake by, say, noon, 3, 4 p.m., if I go out, people are like, are you okay? You have dark bags under your eyes.
I know. Some days I feel like I have like I got punched in the nose.
Yeah.
And I got two black. It's just two shiners. And
You know, the thing about dark circles under your eyes is outside of like surgeries and fillers and stuff like that, you really can't get rid of them.
Right.
That's why a lot of women use cover up to cover up the darkness. But using caffeine, you can use your coffee grounds. Excuse me. Let those cool down a little bit. Place them under your eyes, and it's a kind of a quick fix. Or you can actually go out and buy those eye creams. I get my stuff strictly from Walmart. I'm cheap when it comes to skincare, but you can find some good stuff. Like I use the Hydro Boost, Neutrogena Hydro Boost Caffeine Eye Gel Cream. It's $20. It lasts me about 6 to 8 months.
Wow.
So that's a pretty good price.
Yeah.
You only need a little bit under your eyes.
And when do you do that? In the morning?
In the mornings and at night.
Okay.
Yeah. But I would say if you want to do it once a day, do it in the mornings.
Okay.
Again, like I said, you can also use like chilled coffee grounds and just kind of dot them under your eyes for about 15, 20 minutes.
real carefully, I imagine.
Yeah. And carefully, and don't use too much, I'm sure, because then you're just going to get wired. You know, it's like straight to the eyeballs.
Yeah,
How do you take
caffeinated?
How do you take your coffee in the morning?
Well, yeah, you have to be really careful, but at the same time, I think that is a little bit, that takes a lot of time and it can get messy.
Yeah.
That's why I like the gel creams. And also, if you maybe don't want to spend that much on that cream, look for other ones, but also check the ingredient list, because the higher up that ingredient is on the list, the more caffeine content is in there. That goes for any of the ingredients on the list. The number one ingredient is always going to be what it consists of most.
I have no idea.
Yeah. So
makes sense.
That's a pro tip right there.
yeah, so you want to make sure that caffeine is higher up on the list.
Right.
Yeah.
Beautiful. J. Wesley Lindley Sr. on Facebook says, "Good morning, homies. Looking good."
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Jay. Yeah, we got to call his show at some. We got to prank his show.
Yeah.
All right.
But
why aren't you working? Is what I'm wondering.
so I guess that was probably a little jumble, but that's kind of my pro tip for today. Look, if you're battling the puffiness in the mornings, look for something with caffeine in it. Also, and a pro tip for you, for any guy listening out there, if you want to start taking better care of your skin, just start by moisturizing.
Yeah.
It's really important. And don't just use the lotion that you use on the rest of your body, because sometimes that's not right for your face.
Right.
So
it
you
could do bad things.
it
right?
could do bad things
So you
to your
got
face.
face lotion. You got body lotion.
Yes. And
Foot
make
lotion.
sure, another pro tip, if you're going to start moisturizing, make sure that your face moisturizer doesn't have any like fragrance to it.
I see.
Because a lot of people's faces are sensitive, especially under the eye. It's a different type of skin than the rest of your skin.
Yeah.
So
I like with the ladies going out to get the eye cream. I don't know if guys are going to do that, but you also mentioned you can just some coffee grounds. I can imagine that's a manly way to moisturize your face. You just take a big, just slap coffee grounds into your eyes. Yeah,
yeah, it's a quick fix.
I like it. What are you doing? I'm being a man. Is what I'm doing.
It works. It works. And there's a lot of people out there that will use it on their cellulite as well.
Yeah.
Again, it's a temporary fix. It doesn't last.
Right.
So.
And perhaps Harris Drug and Gifts, you could go over there and check out if they have any good face creams and essential oils and stuff like that.
I got one more that I wanted to give you guys,
All
just
right.
kind of a silly pro tip. You know when you go out and you get your medications from the pharmacy and they have the child lock on it?
Yeah.
If you're on Facebook, make sure you're watching. Sometimes that can be really annoying, right?
Yeah, for me especially.
Yeah, I hate it, especially in the middle of the night if I'm having to take something, having to wrestle with this. If you don't have kids around or they're too young to reach wherever you're keeping your medications, you can just take your lid off, flip it upside down.
What the heck is that?
Yeah, and
It
now
screws on from the top.
It screws on from the top. Every pill bottle will be like this, I think, except if you get your prescriptions from like CVS. I think.
Really?
Yeah, so that's all you
So
do.
you can bypass the child lock
You
on them.
can.
Yeah, but like I'm glad that you mentioned, a little disclaimer there is don't do that if your
Yes.
medicine cabinet is right next to your child's toy box.
Exactly. Be careful, please.
I keep my medicine in my kids' Hot Wheels like garage.
Honey, where's the Glock at? I think it's under the crib.
Oh, beautiful. All right, Jen's pro tip.
Yeah, that's it for today. Did I get a pass?
Yes.
Am I
Yeah,
good?
you're passed.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
right
okay.
there, if anything.
Yeah, I
if
know.
anything,
I thought
for
that was
sure.
handy. I hate the child locks on
Oh,
the
yeah.
pill
Oh,
bottles.
yeah.
They're so annoying.
Oh, for
And
sure.
Could I add a Patrick's semi-pro tip?
Yeah.
Just to the eye, because I have my eyes can get real dark sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's part of it is having a job. The more you look at a computer screen, the
Mhm.
worse I think that it comes out.
Yeah,
and it's
sure.
I try to like be real conscious about taking a break like every 10 minutes from the
Mhm.
screen, and just even a couple of minutes will help. It's supposed to help
Yeah.
keep those eyes from getting all black.
If you
underneath.
absolutely cannot take a break,
Mhm.
they do sell eyeglasses
Mhm.
that are made specifically for people who look at screens all day.
Yeah, the blue.
They're blue. I've seen orange.
Mhm.
So there you go. You can buy those. Jen's Pro Tips brought to you by Harris Drug and Gifts. We got to get into it. It's time for your genuine RV power trivia. We got that coming at you in 1 minute. Stick around.
Do you need health insurance? Open enrollment for the Arkansas Health Insurance Marketplace is happening now. Do you have questions about plans and coverage or need help with enrollment? Visit myarinsurance.com to connect with an Arkansan waiting to help at no cost to you. But hurry, the final open enrollment deadline for 2023 health insurance coverage is January 15th. Find help today at myarinsurance.com.
Here in the natural state, Weyerhaeuser owns over 1.2 million acres of timberland. We have 7 wildlife management areas located in Howard, Pike, Little River, Sevier, and Lafayette counties, which provide recreational hunting opportunities on over 80,000 acres right here in southwest Arkansas. No matter what type of experience you're looking for, hunting, fishing, hiking, boating, biking, camping, and more, Weyerhaeuser can offer a property that is right for you.
Yeah, take the blue out.
Yeah, Jen looks good. Yeah, Jen, you look really good.
If
But,
those were like a little bigger, they would.
What, you saying they don't look good right now?
I mean, I feel like they're a little small for your face.
I'm wearing these glasses. Carolyn had a couple pairs of those computer glasses.
Who do you look like?
I'm like a hacker.
You're living in the body of someone with a larger head.
That's offensive to me. Do I not look? I wouldn't be good with glasses.
You would.
I'm a contacts
They're-
man.
The frames are just not right for your face. That's all.
The
Little
number one,
hipstery.
yeah. The number one thing I think that would suck about glasses is people constantly trying to try them on. Let me see those.
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
just grabbing at your glasses. You're like, I don't really like. Yeah, let me try your shirt on. Like, how about your underpants?
I saw you. You just changed the oil on your vehicle. Now you want to touch my glasses?
It's genuine RV power trivia. We're getting into it a little bit. We're getting used to this new schedule here, so little late on the genuine RV power trivia. 642-2190. By the way, Genuine RV and Power Sports in Idabel, Oklahoma is your number one place for all your power sports needs. So go to genuinerv.com today. 642-2190 is the number to call. Jen's going to ask you a question. If you get it correct, or somebody saves your life, you win yourself breakfast from McDonald's, and a trip to the ultrasonic car wash at Mr. Clean here in Queens. That's enough talking. Let's get into it. We only got a few minutes. It's genuine RV power trivia.
All right, got a simple one for you today. Americans will do this about 13 times this year. What is it?
Ooh, starting off with the new year.
Americans will do this about 13 times this year. What is it?
642-2190. Boom, 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 doo, 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 doo. All right. Boom, boom. That's 3. There we go. All right, 642-2190. Give me that question again, Jennifer.
Americans will do this about 13 times this year. What is it?
Let's go to the phone lines. Here we go. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Write down the wrong year.
Oh,
that's my guess.
Yeah, if you're Patrick, it would be like double that, but not what I'm looking for.
I'm going to say let a gallon of milk expire.
Good one.
Yeah, about once a month that happens to me.
Yeah.
By a calendar?
Not by calendar.
Ah.
Good answers.
Yeah, good answers, but not correct. 642-2190. Feel free to call back.
Americans will do this about 13 times this year. What is it?
What is it? 642-2190. Straight to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Family gathering.
Family gathering.
Good one.
That is a good one. Not correct, though?
Not correct.
I'm going to go with, let's see here, looking at your child's report card.
Nope.
Nope.
Surely they only do like 4 of those. Come on.
You got 2 kids.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
2.5 kids.
Yeah,
maybe.
2.5. Yeah.
Is it change the page of a calendar?
Not change the page of a calendar.
Oh.
I would say that's the closest answer.
That's the closest answer. Have people done it already this year?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. Okay. So 3 days into the new year, we've already done this one out of our
Now,
average 18.
I would say this is an average. Some people do it more. Some people might not do it at all.
Okay. I feel like, I don't know what the answer is, but I feel like I'm the one who doesn't do it at all. I feel like. All right. 642-2190. We only got a couple minutes left.
One of my favorite pastimes.
One of your favorite pastimes.
That's a pretty big hint.
Okay. I think Carolyn has an answer in there. 642-2190. On average,
Americans will do this about 13 times this year.
13 times this year. To the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Change that password.
Oh, that's a good one. Not what I'm looking for.
Write down an event on a calendar?
No.
Watch a movie?
Nope, not watch a movie. It doesn't have anything to do with the calendar.
Okay. I'm focused too much on the calendar.
Yeah,
right
me
now.
too.
Yeah. 642.
But the action of what you said about that calendar, that's what's closest.
Oh, I know what
You
it
don't
is.
have it.
I know
Okay.
what it is.
You know what it is?
I know what it is.
Okay.
Of course.
Here we go. We got some answers coming through on Facebook Live. Renee Logan, actually. We just did Jen's hot pro tips thanks to Harris Drug and Gifts. 642-2190.
I got the answer. If somebody wants to call, I'll save their life today.
Yes.
To the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Hey, is it shopping?
It's not shopping.
Ooh. I got nothing. Patrick,
read a book.
That is correct.
Read a book.
Read a book.
Yes. JJ Lopez also had that. That was your next one. Who do we have on the
nice.
phone?
I don't know. No, it doesn't matter. It's okay.
Who is it?
SC Frazier. I'm not supposed to be awake this early, but
Well, hey, at least it's not like you should be at work by now and you're not. It's nothing like that, right?
We do take
oh no,
anonymous.
I'm off today.
Yeah, nice.
We do take anonymous calls in, but then you got to pick it up before somebody else claims the anonymous.
Yeah.
So, all right. Thank you so much, SB. You can pick up your winnings anytime after 7:10.
All right, thank you so much.
Hey, just like that. SB Frazier coming through with Patrick saving their life. Also, JJ Lopez and Donna Canatzer all said read a books. 13 books? That's a pretty good.
It was 12.6, so I rounded up.
I was talking to somebody yesterday. He said, I only read 12 books last year. I was like, that's good. It's a book a month, pretty much.
Absolutely.
I actually keep track of my books that I read.
Whoa, look at this serial killer's diary. Jen.
Yeah.
Is that how they're arranged on your bookshelf?
That is so cute. She actually writes and then puts down like the
I make little books and
Yeah,
then I
you
write
make-
it down.
Look at that. Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
Very nice.
Anarchist cookbook? What do you read that one for?
Don't read them out loud.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
How to be a communist in this day and age.
That is Hillary Clinton's autobiography.
No.
What happened?
What are you talking about?
I don't need to read what happened. Okay, I saw it.
Yeah.
It's still burning in our minds. All
Yeah.
right? We don't need to know what happened.
That picture of her in somebody's apartment. Oh man, that lives rent free in my head.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, y'all. We're late. We got to get into it. It's time for your 7 o'clock news. We'll be right back.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Dirks. Local news this hour is presented by Shelter Insurance Agents Joey Bailey in Ashdown, Jeff Woods in Kdqn, and Todd Moore in Dirks, and by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey reporting charges have been filed against a Derricks man accused of severely beating another man and leaving him injured on the side of the road during an incident in 2022. According to records within the Howard County Circuit Court, 42-year-old Mark Brooks of Derricks was charged last week with 1 count of battery in the second degree and an additional count of battery in the first degree. According to the arrest affidavit, during an incident last year, deputies with the Howard County Sheriff's Office were dispatched to Howard Memorial Hospital in reference to a person who appeared to have been assaulted. The victim was identified as William Hodges, who was found laying on the side of the road in the Fellowship community of Howard County. Hodges was airlifted to UAMS in Little Rock, where he remained unconscious for several days. During the investigation, investigator Blake Udy developed a list of suspects, including Brooks. According to an interview with a potential witness, deputies were informed that Brooks had told the witness that they needed to take Hodges to the hospital because he, quote-unquote, had fallen and hit his head on a rock. The witness told deputies that Brooks placed a piece of plastic down on the back seat and loaded Hodges into the vehicle. The witness said Hodges had a large gash on his forehead and was bleeding. The witness stated he and Brooks discussed taking Hodges to the hospital. However, they reportedly instead dropped Hodges off on a dirt road in the Fellowship community near a home belonging to Hodges' son. The witness stated that when they got back to his residence, Brooks burned the plastic and the shoes he was wearing. Brooks was arrested on November 18th. According to the affidavit, Brooks admitted to hitting Hodges in the head during an interview. Brooks allegedly told investigators that he hit Hodges because Hodges had pulled a gun on him. Now, in some local sports news, 3 days of basketball equaled 3 victories for Legacy Academy senior boys who played in the Genoa Central Holiday Classic tournament last week. The Warriors defeated the Horatio Lions in the championship game to win the tournament trophy. Legacy was the smallest school in the tournament and the only team to play throughout the entire tournament undefeated. It was a hard-fought championship competition with excellent effort made by both teams. Horatio led 44-43 with a minute and 13 seconds left in the ballgame when Ethan Gallagher stole the ball from the Lions on an inbound. A final steal by Gallagher, again on Horatio's last inbound, sealed the game. Ethan Gallagher led all scorers and rebounders in the game with 23 points. He hit all of those in the second half of the game. Gallagher also provided the Warriors with 14 rebounds. Eli Mitchell gave the Warriors 10 points, 5 rebounds, and took 2 charges. Manolo Vasquez contributed 9 points and 5 rebounds. Horatio Samuel Gideon led the Lions with 16 points, including 4 3-pointers. Trey Mason followed with 13 points and 13 rebounds. Sevier County teams have a full schedule of basketball for this first week of the new year. Legacy's senior and junior boys will host Trinity Christian today, while the Kdqn Leopards and Lady Leopards travel to Malvern to open up conference play. Greg Revels and Tony Stowers will have the play-by-play of the senior action starting at around 5:30 on 102.1 The Good Path and on the KILX app. We'll have some more local news for you in just a moment, but first, let's take this break and hear these words from our sponsors.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents, the Woods Agency in Kdqn, Todd Moore in Dirks, or Joey Bailey in Ashdown.
In the market for a pre-owned vehicle? You're in luck because Teeter Motor Company is right up the road in Mena. Check out their expanded inventory and rest assured that they still offer the same great service you have trusted for 54 years. Need financing? No worries. Teeter works with you and offers multiple options. Just give Shannon a call at 479-243-2040 or stop by the lot at 1201 Highway 71 South in Mena. And remember, the deals are always sweeter at Teeter.
And we're back with KDQN News. This morning, Sevier County elected officials will be sworn in during a ceremony at 9 a.m. in the Sevier County Courthouse. Those to be sworn in include the Quorum Court's 4 new members, Walter Smith, Callie Efred, Scotty Morris, and Michael Barnes. Renee Bailey will also be officially sworn in as the new Sevier County Clerk. Following the ceremony, the Quorum Court will hold an organizational meeting to begin the official process of choosing who will serve as the next interim county judge for Sevier County. That appointee will serve through the next 4-year term until the next countywide elections are held in 2026. The Quorum Court plans to fill the vacancy on January 9th following the resignation of current interim county judge Dick Tallman. The process of selecting an interim county judge was required following the passing of Sevier County Judge Greg Ray in late August of 2022. Justices of the peace are also expected to vote on an ordinance setting the date and time of future Quorum Court meetings. Today's meeting begins at 9 a.m. in the courtroom of the Sevier County Courthouse and is open to the public. In a related story, the Kdqn City Council and other city officials will be sworn in during a ceremony scheduled for 5 p.m. this evening at City Hall. The only new elected official to be sworn in tonight is Kimberly Jarrell, who is replacing Dr. Jason Lofton on the City Council following his decision not to seek re-election in 2022. The City Council will host its first meeting of the year following the swearing-in ceremony. Items on the agenda include a discussion by Esteban Ochoa regarding soccer fields. The council will also vote on several routine January items, including setting the date and time of future council meetings and resolutions regarding contracts between the city and various local entities. These groups include the UA Casadat Economic Development Office, the Sevier County Humane Society, the Sevier County Museum, and the Kdqn Senior Citizen Center. Tonight's meeting is open to the public. And finally, just a quick reminder that the city of Kdqn was closed yesterday, so there has been a slight change to this week's trash schedule. Do remember that Monday's trash is being picked up today. Today's is going to be picked up tomorrow, while Thursday and Friday will remain the same. That's it for this edition of the news. We'll have some more for you at 8 a.m. In the meantime, check out your number one country online at kdqn.net. You can also find us on Facebook. This is Kdqn News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. And by your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents, Todd Moore and Dirks, Jeff Woods in Kdqn, and Joey Bailey in Ashdown. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
You know, a whole lot of folks are tired of the ridiculous prices of feed, fertilizer, and pretty much all supplies that have to do with farming. Unless, of course, you're a customer at Davis Feed Company. You see, at Davis Feed Company, we keep prices as low as possible. Because we're farmers too, and we understand. So stop going to the big store where they treat you like a number, and come to Davis Feed, where we treat you like one of the gang.
Got jobs that you need to get done? Start your projects off right with quality tools, products, and expert advice from Southtown True Value Hardware in Ashdown. They have the know-how to answer your questions, assist with projects, and find ways to make your home maintenance and improvement ventures a whole lot easier. Southtown has a great paint center, lumber, cinder blocks, plumbing, automotive, electrical, lawn and garden, just about anything you need to get that job completed. And they are right here in Ashdown, located at 550 East Wood Street. Start right, start here. Southtown True Value Hardware in Ashdown.
J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana is the Arklatex leader in livestock marketing. Buyers and sellers meet Saturday mornings at 10:30 at J&J Livestock Auction Company. Call Blake or Shelby at the sale barn at 903-832-6401 or call Mike Daniel at 903-748-9022. J&J also sells goats and horses and offers livestock hauling and pinning. J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana, Saturday mornings, 10:30.
The last of the old year, a glimpse of the new. These holidays are truly a time of remembrance and anticipation with the coming new year. Happy New Year to you and your family from Idabel National Bank. They hope this coming new year is prosperous and filled with happiness. Idabel National Bank, wishing everyone happy holidays.
We know you're out there. We know you have the skills. We know you have the tools. We're just waiting for you to apply. Ready to start your next career? Husqvarna Group has your opportunity. Full-time employment positions are now available with starting pay at $15.25 an hour. Apply in person at number 1 Poland Drive in Nashville, Arkansas, or online at husqvarnagroup.com.
All right. That's right. We're back live, KDQN 92.1 with the Morning Brew. And we got Greg Revels in studio. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, you're looking a little scruffy.
2023.
Yeah. Coming in
I
with a
told
beard.
you, well,
Yeah.
hey, it's money, man.
Yeah, that's right.
You
I'm
changed
doing it
things?
for money.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, save you on razors and shaving gel, I guess.
No. There are people willing to pay me money to see if I can grow a beard.
Yes.
Oh.
Did I say I'd pay you money?
Yeah.
You did.
I think it'll go to the National Beard Growing Foundation.
Well, yeah, we're going to give it to a worthy cause.
Okay.
Well, there
All
has
right.
been a debate whether you had any hair on your head at all.
Well,
That's true.
I got see. I could grow a little bit some places.
Yeah.
But you see what it all looks like.
Yeah.
Makes me look like Santa Claus.
I think you're going to come in with a crazy beard. Like
Yeah.
within a month, you're
Yeah.
going to have a pretty crazy
I can
beard.
see it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm excited.
I do like nowadays, it used to be if you weren't going bald, like it was like, man, there goes my life,
Yeah.
But now you just shave it, grow the goatee, you
Yeah.
look like a biker.
Yeah.
And nobody messes
Exactly.
with you anymore. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Wear some tight shirt, like
Yeah.
a shirt that's one size too small for you.
Yeah.
Which is
with all
every
buff.
shirt I have.
I refuse to shop for anything bigger.
That's right.
I just continue to get fatter.
I'm still a large. I don't care what anybody says.
Then when I switch to the XL, that's when I'm like, my life is over. My
So
life
this-
is over.
Instead of No Shave November, which they hold each November to
Yeah.
raise money for prostate awareness here in Arkansas, this is going to be Please Shave Greg January.
Yeah, that's probably right. It's going to be a pitiful looking thing, I can tell you. But if we raise some money, we can find a good cause to
There you
give
go.
it to, right?
I like it.
And anybody else that wants to donate, we're in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Greg is raising funds right now. So I got, what, $20 into it?
I think it's 100.
I think it's 100. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. So I'm kicking it off with $100. We'll come up with a worthy cause, and over the course of January, we'll put a jar out there, and we'll see how much money we can raise for Greg's beard.
And I'll tell you what I'll do.
Yeah,
I'll match it.
you'll match it
Within limits.
within reasonable.
Yeah,
sure,
yeah,
sure.
yeah. Yeah, I'll go.
Because Sevier County will rally.
Yeah,
10
I'm not
grand in a
going
second.
to do 25 grand.
Well, I want to say, I hinted earlier that we're going to have a very special guest
Yeah.
here, and I just want to stress that it's not Greg Revels
No.
anymore. You are no longer a special guest.
Yeah.
You're at the bottom of the totem.
I never was special, and I'm not a guest anymore.
No, you're not.
Now you on the payola.
Yeah,
here now,
fact. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
but probationary was like 6-month probationary period around
Yep.
here.
Yeah,
I think.
well.
Yeah. How's
You
our
managed-
coffee? Do we need him to go make coffee?
I've seen.
I think so.
I don't know
I've
if
seen
I
some.
trust him to
I've
make
seen
coffee.
some of the other new employees. I think I pretty much got it whooped.
Yeah, I think you'll be all
Fair
right.
enough. Fair enough. Speaking of that special guest, we just got our first break, so we're going to get into the weather. It's brought to you by First State Bank, and immediately after that, we got a very special guest. So join us here in just a moment.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now, that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All we're here to do. We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Bill out $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
All right, we are back. I don't know where our weather thing is. There it is. Hey. All right, doing the weather real quick. Today we're going to look at partly sunny skies with a high near 68 and some west winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly cloudy, gradually becoming clear with a low of 39 this evening. West winds again becoming calm this evening. Tomorrow should be sunny with a high near 60. Tomorrow night, clear, low of 35. Thursday, sunny with a high near 59. We were meant to have some colder temperatures at around that time, but they have raised significantly. Friday, mostly sunny, a high near 61. And over the course of the weekend, we're looking at varying degrees of rainfall, 20, 30% most of Saturday, Sunday, and even into Monday. So there you go. Currently 55 degrees outside your number one country studio. studios. Yesterday's weekend rainfall, or the weekend rainfall total for the long weekend, rather, 1.11 inches. So there you have it. If you're watching on Facebook Live, you can see we do have a very special in-studio guest. I don't know what your nickname is. We're going to call you the Phenom. I like the Phenom. We got Ethan Gallagher in studio. How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Oh, doing great.
Yeah. Now, pleasure to have you in studio. I think a lot of folks are going to know you as number 22 with the Warriors, with Legacy Academy. Man, you have just been on fire.
Yeah.
And I wanted to, before get any further, I want to throw some stats here. Because they are so impressive, and I know that these are outdated here, okay? You got a few numbers to add to these, but if I can just throw this out so far. For your career here, 2,327 points for the Warriors basketball team, 973 rebounds, 148 steals, 295 assists, 66 blocks. Like I said, these are outdated. I know you've added some to that so far. LeBron James, watch out.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, Ethan, I would love to hear just a little bit about you, and man, we're going to talk about a couple of things. Love to hear just your style with basketball. What got you into basketball, and the philosophy you have behind it.
Yeah, so I've been playing basketball since I was 5-6 years old, and I kind of remember the first time I ever decided I wanted to be good at basketball was I was in first grade, and my dad actually said basketball was my favorite sport, and so I just said, I'm going to be good at basketball.
Yeah,
and it's funny, I remember that specifically. But
better than Dad too, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think I am better than my dad. But anyway, so I've always been one that I was willing to put in the work, and so I mean my daily routine's about 3 to 4 hours a day in the gym, every day, and I mean the only way to get the payoff is putting in the work.
Yeah.
People shy from that.
And your dad has said you are certainly no intellectual slouch either. So it's not that you're putting aside the studies you're a pretty busy day, I imagine.
Very busy day.
Yes, and I love that. You know, man, that's that testament to setting your mind to something on a goal. You know, and going through it to accomplish it.
Yeah.
You know, I love that. First grade, you said I'm going to be good at this.
Yeah.
And here you are. You are certainly good at it. So
in the gym for that long a day, what's your priority on that? Is it conditioning, strength training?
Right.
Or?
So during season, my workouts kind of get skewed because I've got a lot to do and limited time because we got games and game prep. But on a normal day, I'll get to the gym by 5:30 a.m. and I'll do weights for 45 minutes, and then I'll do legs, for mobility and strengthening my core, all that stuff. And then I'll shoot every day. I try to shoot between 700 and 800 shots, and then I also do a dribble workout every day for ball handling.
Good.
And that maybe include a lot of sprints or a lot of slow, just big steps and just that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
You're like perfect height too. Are you what about 6'1"?
Yeah, I'm 6'1".
6'1", yeah.
In high school, I'm not an undersized guard, but if I play college, I'll definitely be a smaller guard.
Right.
Well, and speaking of which, you know what? Actually, before we talk about college plans, I'd love to hear just a little bit about the Genoa Holiday Classic. I mean, you led the Warriors to undefeated victory. That's got to feel pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was really fun. I mean, I actually had we beat the Queen.
Yeah.
And I like to say that we beat the Giant, right?
Yeah.
1A school playing a 5A school. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And so in that game, that was actually my lowest scoring game in 3 years. And I had 18 points. And so my team really just stepped up. I mean, some people say, it's easy to say it's the Ethan show, but I've never won a game by myself.
Sure. Right.
So
right.
A huge props to my teammates on that. Their defense was impeccable. As a team, we held a 5A school to like 43 points, which is a huge accomplishment for our defense. And so I really loved that. And then the next game we played the Bears, and Spring Hill Bears, and we won 71-69. So it was a really hard-fought game the whole time. And we got momentum in the first quarter, and we kind of were able to carry that to a win, even though the gap was closed. And, in that game, our game plan was just attack fast.
Sure,
and when you play a fast team, if you can play fast with them, that's always a good strategy.
Yeah.
So I was actually able to score 49 that game. And
that's crazy.
I believe I had 32 in the second half.
Dang. Do you have the Harlem Globetrotters music going in your head when you're doing that? That's what I would. That's what I imagine.
Well, speaking of the team, you got a couple players. You got a 9th grader and an 8th grader on there that have just been excellent. And I feel like leadership obviously has to be a big part to play to get some of the younger guys to be out there and do well. Right. Is that and when I said you led the team to undefeated victory, I mean that a couple ways. Obviously, biggest score, but also I have to imagine you try to bring some leadership elements to your squad there.
Yeah. So inside of our team, we all try to hold each other accountable, and that I have a role in that because I'm the oldest player. But I mean, in practice, we all make each other talk. If we're not calling out help on defense, someone from the baseline will yell, "Ethan, yell help on defense," or Manolo, he's the 8th grader, yell help on defense. And so we just hold each other accountable in what we do, and I think that really brings an atmosphere of, even if I mess up, my team's got my back.
Right. Yeah. It's more important than ever. It's a pretty small school, right? So you guys don't have the deepest pool to go back into. So not in the way that you have to work with what you got, but you really need a clear leader to step out. And I can imagine, there's a lot on your shoulders.
A pretty nascent team too, right? You guys, it's just a few years now y'all been playing.
Yeah. So this is our 4th year of senior high.
Yeah. So to start a brand new program, that's never easy. And one of the biggest things that you have to work on is build that legacy, right? It's something. It's a build the legacy at Legacy Academy. Yeah. So you think Manolo? Is it Eli? Is he that he's the 9th grader, right?
Yes, and Eli Mitchell's the 9th
Eli
grader.
Mitchell, perfect. So you see these guys maybe kind of taking that leadership.
Oh yeah, I definitely see him stepping up. I mean, we're building a program we're going to be really good for a long time. It's not just a 1-year thing. We all work hard, and you can just see the fruit in our younger players and in developing them. Because when you go to a small school, you don't have the talent pool that a really large school has.
Yeah.
So what you have to do is you have to work on development a lot more. And I think that's what we've done, and I think we're going to be really successful with it.
Excellent. That's very well put.
For sure.
Hey, it has made this year of basketball in Sevier County all the more exciting. I think a little bit of a dark horse, I'd say. And again, it's just kind of starting. So it'd be great to see what you can do the rest of the season. But I loved it.
The moment the basketball season kicked off, I started hearing your name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't pay too much attention to the Sevier County, at least since I stepped into this job, the basketball and whatnot. But the moment the season started, I started hearing about you. And you tearing up the courts, man. It's awesome.
Any plans you want to share about after Legacy?
Yeah, so I'd really love to play college basketball. And I have 5 or 6 schools that are talking to me right now. And those are mostly D2s and D3s. And then I have 1 or 2 D1s that are just, I know I'm on their radar, but no conversations yet.
Okay.
But I mean, I'd be really content to end up at a D2 just because I love the game and I'd love to play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I feel like if I went to, for instance, Oral Roberts, I'm on their whiteboard. But if I went there, I'd probably just be the guy on the bench who shoots free throws at the end of the game. And I enjoy the game too much for that, I think.
I understand.
Right.
And but I mean, at the end of the day, my faith is the most important thing to me. So if I don't feel like college basketball is something I don't need to do, then I won't even blink an eye.
Right.
And it's something I'd love to do. It's something I've invested a lot of time and effort into. But if it's a door that God has to open up for me.
Gotcha.
I understand.
That's what an excellent philosophy right there to have. So, well, Ethan, anything we left on the table you want to talk about while we had you up here today? Anything about Legacy Academy? Of course, I mean, private school based out of Locksburg. I think everybody knows about it now. But you said it's a smaller school, but at the same time, that's got to have its own blessings, right?
Yeah, its own blessings. I mean, you learn a lot because a teacher can actually smaller class size. The teacher can teach to your needs. More specifically, we have a lot of homework, a very rigorous curriculums. It's not easy for sure.
That's it.
But I would definitely recommend it to anyone just because, I mean, all your teachers care about you. No one's mean. It's strange to say, but like you go to school and you don't expect to be bullied or messed with. It's like everyone's just happy to see you, and that's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Any educational, like if you're going into college with basketball in mind, is there also anything that you're interested in?
A program of study?
Yeah. I'm pretty interested in business, and
there you go.
I think I'll have ample opportunity to do that. My dad has some small business that he's involved in, and and I really enjoy it. What I've been around.
Yeah, excellent, absolutely, very cool, man. Ethan Gallagher. Anything else you want to say? Any shout outs? Anything?
Yeah, shout out to all my teammates.
There you go.
And my little brother Jude.
Awesome.
All right, you got to remember the little brother.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, man, I really hope we get you back in studio
Yeah.
before the year's over with,
Yeah, I love that.
and just do a wrap up on everything, man. Just it's exciting to get to see you on the court. Very much a pleasure to have you with us today, Ethan.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Very
you.
cool, man. Thanks for joining us. You heard it here on the Morning Brew, KDQN 92.1. And if you missed it, you can go to Facebook Live on our Facebook page and see the interview with Ethan here and the rest of the show. All right, we got a few minutes before we get into your local lowdown. Brand new segment that we're bringing to the Morning Brew, so stick around with us. We'll be right back.
Ashdown Machine and Supply, formerly OMS, is your one-stop shop for metal fabrication. EMS does all type of metal fabrication and plasma work and fine detail cutting, and offers the largest selection of bolts and Arclatex, as well as a fine line of tools and accessories. EMS also offers sandblasting and powder coating. Ashdown Machine and Supply specializes in all types of hydraulic work. If it involves machinery, they have it. They can get it or they can build it. Stop by 249 Northwest Front Street in Ashdown, or give them a call at 870-898-3882.
Hi, you must be new here. Yes, my parents enrolled me into Horatio Schools because there's such a wide variety of class options and great teachers.
It's true, Horatio Schools offers some amazing programs, and the teachers here make learning fun, and the class sizes are small, so we get a lot more attention.
What do you like most about Horatio Schools?
What I love is the community support for both our academics and extracurricular activities, also the variety of courses.
I can already tell. I'm really going to like it at Horatio Schools.
Horatio Public Schools, every learner, every dream, every day.
When it's time to call a plumber for your business or residential property, you have lots of choices. So many, in fact, it can be overwhelming. How do you know you're getting the best? If you call Bowman Plumbing, you for sure have made the right choice. John and Carter Bowman have been in business for years and are extremely knowledgeable about plumbing. Whether you're needing to be fixed or you need new service, let Bowman Plumbing take care of your need. John and Carter Bowman would like to take this time to thank you for your business and wishing you all a happy holiday season.
Got a craving for an all-beef quarter-pound made-to-order burger? What about a chicken fried steak, fish sandwich, or a pizza? If sweet is what you're craving, try delicious and creamy Highland ice cream at Wicks Lighthouse Drive-In. New managers Charlene and Ray Davis are serving up what you're craving and invite you to stop by and see what's new on the menu. Open Monday, Thursday, and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10 to 6. Some Sundays 10 to 8. The Wicks Lighthouse Drive-In, proud sponsors of this year's Cossatot River basketball.
Banking locally does a lot for your community. Diamond Bank is a family-owned community bank that makes all of our decisions locally. With Diamond Bank's new rewards checking accounts, we pay you to bank with us. Earn a high interest rate or get cash back every month. Stop by one of our 15 convenient locations today and discover the Diamond Bank difference. Or visit us online at www.diamond.bank. Diamond Bank, 404 East Collin Ray Drive in DeQueen. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, we are back live. KDQN 92.1. Shout out to Facebook Live. If you like, share, or comment on our Facebook Live video, which a lot of people have, you get eligible to win a great prize coming up this Friday. We'll do a drawing for that. But for now, we have a brand new, well, it's kind of not a brand new segment, but we're doing our local lowdown a little more structured here. And today's local lowdown, where we just talk about what's going on in Sevier County, Southwest Arkansas, Southeast Oklahoma, Northeast Texas.
Whole listening area.
Yeah. This local lowdown brought to you by Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly Revels & Company, CPA. Same great service, same great people, just a new name. Bilingual services always available. Stop by 990 Highway 70 East in DeQueen. Patrick, what's going on locally, my friend?
So, and as you said, nothing real new that we haven't done before, but just a little... we got Greg Revels now with us, a couple of local guys know some local stuff to talk about some local things.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Just a little different take on it.
Yeah, a little more casual.
Yeah.
And one thing before we start this, I want to just commend Ethan Gallagher. What an articulate young man.
No doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Great interview. Great basketball player.
Oh, yeah.
But
that was local
yeah.
right there, Brady,
yeah.
man.
Yeah,
There you go.
it really was.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But I'm rolling up my local sleeves.
Yeah.
I'm putting my local hands together. I'm ready for some local talk.
Such a carpetbagger.
So we're going to talk about state income tax.
Well, yeah. Hey, well, I think there's one thing love to get your take on that's going to be a little more pertinent to folks around here. Hospital pharmacy got its DEA license. It actually came on Saturday. I didn't know government officials would work on a Saturday, but they did. I met the hospital folks down there, got their DEA number, and I believe opening day.
Well, I'm not going to say. I think they're saying the 10th.
The 10th is what I've heard. Yes.
Yeah, that's the hearsay.
Yes.
That is unofficial, but hopefully, basically what we have to do now is we've got to get our drugs in, and so that how long it takes them to get here is how long before we can open.
Gotcha.
Well, so we're all ready. Everything else is ready. It's just waiting on those supplies to get here, and once those supplies get here, we'll be open for business. Can't wait.
Those supplies, yeah, absolutely. It's about time, and that's
no, it's past time.
It's past time for sure. Can't blame too many people. The economy is the thing to blame on that.
Yeah.
Obviously trying to build a hospital in the middle of COVID was a little bit of a challenge to put it nicely.
The economy.
Yeah.
So, but that's going to be huge. Be so nice when they get to take that sign off the emergency room or that cover off the emergency room sign. Get some business in there. I was speaking to a hospital official the other night, and I was like, I can't. It's going to break my leg like the first day.
Oh, yeah.
I want to be the first customer up there.
Yeah.
And.
Well, there's already signs on the highway pointing to it.
Yes.
So, good deal. Also, one thing we might mention along with that is slow down when you go through there. There are some caution lights there, but there are going to be a lot of people turning in and out of there, and there is no turning lane at this time. There will be one soon.
Right where the double starts to go back into one. So it's but you said there will be a turning lane.
Yeah, that's in the plans, but you know how that works.
Yeah,
it's going to take a little bit of time. So
sure.
So, but just remember if you're around there, slow down a little bit.
Very, very good point.
Yeah.
So, well, other than that, hey, the new year started with some lower taxes. Of course, these were passed last year, I believe. This is the biggest corporate and state income tax reduction in Arkansas's history, if I'm understanding right what I've read from the Department of Finance and Administration. Expected that next year's tax returns are going to save Arkansans $295 million, something like that. So nearly $300 million. So pretty big. This is something you think we're going to notice on our paychecks?
Well, I think yes. I think it's significant. I think it's going to be a much lower rate. It's going to, obviously when you look at there's 1.3 million people, and it saves $295 million. So isn't there 1.3 million in?
We got 3 million, but the working is around half that or something. Yeah. So I think you're about
somewhere around there.
I'll go with your figure.
Yeah. So you got about 1.3 million people working. So you're looking at somewhere around, an average.
Couple $100, few $100, per person.
Couple $100 per person.
I like that.
And right now with inflation, that's if anything that'll help with that. And the corporate tax reduction, that's big for our business environment.
Well, I think one of the things about that is that it's so important for attracting industry to Arkansas, because you've got to be competitive with other states, and our rates were higher than all the surrounding states, and until you get those leveled out, you're going to have a hard time attracting industry. And so Governor Hutchison did that. We had the surplus that we could use, and he used that to reduce these rates. And I think it's going to be something that Governor Sanders is going to continue to, or at least look at.
It's just something, it's always so money involved, like when we're trying to attract industry over here, maybe instead of a corporate tax reduction, perhaps, I don't know, a nice, gift basket I've put together for Toyota to come and set up a plant here with muffins in it.
Yeah, Arkansas-shaped waffle maker.
Oh, yeah.
You haven't forgotten that dream yet.
Yeah, we shouldn't get rid of just it shouldn't be all money, money, money. Hometown values. Come on down to Arkansas, and we'll show you a good time.
And we'll give you a waffle maker.
We'll give you a waffle maker and a corporate tax reduction, all right? But is there anything else we can do?
Wow, I think they still prefer the $2 an hour in Shanghai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe instead of the corporate, maybe it's just something I've made from home that I can give to Amazon to put up there. Their main facilities here.
You single-handedly bring factories back to the United States with your homemade. What do you, macaroni art? Or what do you?
I like that Jeff Bezos or whoever's the head. He's not the head anymore, but he'd be like, you know what? All right, corporate tax is lower in wherever, Kentucky or wherever I could put this thing, but gosh darn it, I like you, so I'm going to come on down and set my facilities here.
Yeah, that's what.
Well,
yeah, that's.
You do make a good point. The business attraction's so competitive.
Yeah.
Industry attraction. They literally they will have states compete against one another to see what they can do to just save a few bucks, in the end. And of course, that's why we know. I mean, Arkansas, when we're trying to get industries here, we're not just competing against surrounding states. We're competing with China and Vietnam and other places where because of globalization, right? And we've seen that with some local businesses that try to. There's a game to play there. So this is a big step. Hopefully that will help. Just another tool in the toolbox of getting it more industry to Arkansas.
That's like one more thing where industry will look at us and be like, okay, there's a consideration there. We got an option.
Yeah, and I think what they want to see is that you're working towards making it more attractive for them to be here.
Yeah. They're working progressively towards that goal. Yeah. Absolutely. The big steel mine that factory that opened up in Arkansas last year. That's huge. So. We're going the right path, I think.
We've taken over like Pennsylvania, right? It's like steel manufacturer.
Yeah. They had a hard time getting product up there for a while.
Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
Because the Mississippi River was too low.
Oh, yes.
They couldn't take barges up it for.
Oh, okay.
I was reading something the other day about the billions of dollars of economic impact that the river being so low has caused. All along the Mississippi River Valley. It's tremendous. What you think just a year of no rainfall and a really low river, how much damage economically that can cause all the way up.
It's always like a butterfly effect of something that not really, but this is not across the world. But river goes down. And just billions of dollars lost. You never think about that kind of thing.
No, I would have never thought. I would have never thought that the Mississippi River would be so low that they couldn't take barge traffic up.
Yeah. If you were the head of industry attraction or whatever they call that, what would you tell? Apart from our great corporate tax rates that we have now, why should industry come to Arkansas?
Well, I think the people are the most important part, and then I think the just the state itself, the natural beauty, the variations of what we have here from one corner to the other is just amazing. And I also think that we have a lower cost of living than a lot of other places.
Yeah,
which helps the workers.
Absolutely. And that's a great answer, Greg. A great candidate for Miss Arkansas. They should ask that question, right?
Yeah,
that's a good question.
Sorry, or maybe not. Maybe they shouldn't ask that. Yeah. Well, just to piggyback off that point, it's good for workers. Also, it's good for the industries as well because the cost of living is much lower here. You can. Workers can afford to be paid less than, let's say, California or the Northeast, where the average house cost is $250,000, or more, $500,000. Heck, Texas right now, $500,000, in Dallas or Houston for a home. So you can, industry can come down here. It doesn't have to pay this incredibly high wage because the workers can lower cost of living. I know this maybe sounds very anti-worker, but it does work out for kind of everybody.
It's pretty cheap to live here. To exist here. I mean, in New York City, it's $50 an hour to breathe. In Dallas, my gosh, glass of water.
Well, and one of the biggest things we need here, and I'm talking about our listening areas, is we need better broadband.
Yeah, sure.
And that's so important in today's time to people, not only to industries, but to, people can work from wherever they want to if they have good broadband. So if you want people moving in and you want to be growing, you got to have a place. You got to have that.
Right.
And so we're working on that.
Yeah. Thanks to some great businesses here that are working on that. But, other places, and this is the local lowdown. I don't want to talk too much about other places, but other places the government handles their broadband, and that makes it so in France, for example, even the most remote farmhouse has better internet than we have here.
And a lot of times it's considered a public service, so there's no cost to it.
Now, of course, we're an unwieldy, huge country, not comparable to France, but something. You know.
Well, I think also you look at the tax rates too.
Sure.
They're a little different too.
Well, and I just one thing, just real quick, is that I do appreciate, very much understand the need for more broadband access, better internet, more reliable internet in Arkansas. But sometimes I feel like that is shifting too much of the state's focus away from traditional infrastructure, like highways, and we want to change the economic picture of Southwest Arkansas. Have I-49 come through here?
Yeah,
that would bring some serious changes.
People don't want that though, right? There's some people who are against it.
Well, I think everybody around here wants it.
Yeah,
it's just there's just such a high cost to
Right.
building something like that, and it's unfortunately, I don't even think it's about the money, because the money's going to go somewhere. I think it's about political pull and power.
I would imagine there are some people around here who are like, I don't want that type of, we don't want to become a gas station town or whatever, where it's just the I-40 goes through. But hey, those towns do great.
Yeah.
Well,
if you, one of the things that irritates me about in the state of Arkansas, I don't know if you've been to Branson on I-65.
I'm the only person in the world, actually.
US 65. I was there. I went recently, and every time I go up there, it just makes me reminds me of how pathetic 71 is up through here, and the amount, my opinion.
Sure.
They built that highway for tourist reasons, and then you've got this is 71 is one of the major roads from north to south or south to north that all the truckers use.
Yeah, it's an economic corridor. It turns into a big choke point.
A windy single lane,
and not even in good shape.
Yeah.
I mean, it could at least be, if a truck needed to pull over, there's nowhere for them to pull over.
A ditch.
Yeah,
and then you notice, like, the first time I came down here from Fort Smith, making it down, and it's like you're kind of cruising, and all of a sudden it's this windy single lane, and it's just stop and go, stop and go.
You got a log truck going 35
go.
miles an hour. You got Miss Bertha,
that's
just on her cruise, her little leisurely afternoon drive. A couple of tractors, and before you know it, it takes an hour and a half to get from Mena to DeQueen.
Business purposes, that's a rough one.
Yeah.
But that's I think that's it. We've spent about 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm
cutting us off.
Cutting you off, all right?
That was about 10 minutes too long, right?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We'll come back at 8:30 and we'll talk some more about our local lowdown and whatnot. But for now, it's time. We got to get into it. It's time for the Birthday Club, and it's brought to you by
Dr. Frank Teed.
You don't have to leave the area to get great eye care. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery performs no-stitch cataract surgery on an outpatient basis. Dr. Teed and his staff offer great follow-up service right here. Schedule an appointment in DeQueen today at 642-2525 or 1-800-264-EYES. That's 1-800-264-3937. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery.
All right. Time for the Birthday Club. It's brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed. Good morning, Jennifer.
My birthday is in just under 3 months.
Wow. So
Mine's closer than that.
Yes, it is. I am loving the scruffy look.
Yeah, it looks good.
Love it.
I imagine in a couple weeks it's going to look really good.
Scruffy.
Yeah.
Even scruffier.
Jennifer in studio makes me.
I am.
You were just so much better looking than all of us. Like, it's so much easier on the eyes.
And plus,
thanks.
Yeah.
just her laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to tell you, she just brightens this whole place up.
Yeah. We've been told over the New Year's weekend that our 7 to 8 o'clock hour is a little testosterone fueled. So it's nice to have Jen an injection of sanity and niceness into the show. Yeah.
I'll try my
I'm
best.
not lending any of that.
No?
No, I don't have any testosterone.
I hear there's replacement therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get to these birthdays here in a second, but Jen, I want to ask you. It's Miss Arkansas, all right?
Uh-huh.
What would you say to major industries to come and bring their industry to Arkansas, apart from corporate tax rates?
Pass? That's what I would say.
Pass?
Yeah.
You can't pass. It's the You know, you fail that category. You better bring a nice swimsuit.
Yeah, that's what I would lean on
All right.
probably. I
Wear a bikini.
Yeah.
You can answer whatever you want.
Yeah.
Hey, I pass.
I'm literally sweating right now
Yeah,
when
think
you
it-
ask me that. I really don't know what I would say.
Yeah, it's a tough
To
one.
get bigger corporations here?
Mhm.
Like for more jobs?
Yeah. You know, these corporations, the big ones, they
Mm-hmm.
pit states against each other, and they're
Mhm.
looking to get the most that they possibly can out of a state to move there, to locate their headquarters there or something like that.
Mm.
What are we telling Amazon?
I would say, hey, why don't you come spend a week or two down in rural
Yeah.
Arkansas,
Yeah.
come hang out with the people and see how awesome they really are.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's a pass. There you go. You got the good answer.
I'm really not good at those things.
All right, we got birthdays to get to. I'm handing you one there, Greg. I'm going to kick this one off. Please wish Roddy Smith Jr. from Dirks a happy 65th birthday from Tammy. Happy birthday, Roddy Smith Jr. Boom, 65 years old, just getting started.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Roddy. I've got a happy birthday to Shelley Eastridge. That was on January the 2nd. The best mom and mama anyone could ask for. We love you, Krista, Cash, Bella, and Axel.
Nice.
I wonder if his middle name's Rose.
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Happy birthday, Shelley.
I've got a big happy birthday going out to Evelyn Yandel, and that's from your sister Judy.
Hey.
Happy birthday, Evelyn.
You got
Happy
a sister
birthday.
named Judy?
I do.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Jen doesn't, though. Don't know how that works. 642-2190. Get your birthdays and anniversaries in. And hey, you can also go to our Facebook Live and put any shout out that you want to on there, and we will read it live. For example, if you said shout out Ethan Gallagher, I would say shout out to Ethan Gallagher.
Exactly.
Boom. We got, as far as celebrity birthdays, Greta Thunberg.
Yeah.
Up 19 there. She's up at the top there. That's one of Patrick's favorite people.
He's just
She's the
jealous.
Iceland girl, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what
the climate change activist person.
And there's my favorite person, Eli Manning.
There you go.
Yeah.
Here's my favorite person, Mel Gibson. Wait, no, I'm not going to say. Don't say that.
Canceled.
Don't do
I had to
it.
sell my Laker tickets. I wish we could play those tapes over the.
Yeah.
Those are great.
What's your favorite Mel Gibson movie?
My favorite Mel Gibson movie.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Same question to you.
I mean, it's got to be a toss-up. It's probably Mad Max, or the Road. The Road Warrior.
Yeah.
Although Signs was really good.
I love that movie.
What was the one where he back in the old times in England? What was the name of that one?
Oh, the Patriot, not the Patriot. Braveheart.
Braveheart
is very good.
Patriot was really good.
Patriot is very good.
Yeah.
Those are both really good movies.
Yes, they are.
And he's also a phenomenal director. Of course, he has Passion of Christ, but he also did that Apocalypto, which was such a good movie.
Have you seen The Passion of the Christ?
I have.
That's hard to watch.
Yeah. Agreed.
Which means he did a good job.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's just.
What you talking to the mic there, Greg, so everybody can
I'm
hear?
sorry. I'm trying to do two things at one
You
time.
are.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
It's like my first day. you
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Yeah, it's all right.
If I told you that last week, you would have told me to go.
I'll tell you that when
go
we're
take
off
a
there.
jump in
Yeah.
the lake.
Yeah.
But
So, in case anybody wants to know my favorite Mel Gibson movie,
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Jen, what's your favorite Mel Gibson movie?
What Women Want, is that what it's called?
Oh, yeah.
I love
That was
movie.
the one
I-
where
pantyhose. You
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that,
I
don't
do.
you?
I do. Mel Gibson's
Yeah.
a fine-looking man.
Yeah, don't try to do that at home where you drop a hair dryer in the shower that you're
Yes.
showering in or
Yeah.
something, and then
Yeah.
you get turned into a kind of just
Mind
a
reader.
feminine man, or
Just in
Oh, he's a
tune.
mind
Just
reader.
in
Yeah, he
tune.
can-
yeah,
He just was in tune.
Yes, he
right?
could hear what women were thinking.
that's
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
that's right. Apocalypto, Hacksaw Ridge, he did. Lethal Weapon, of course.
Classic.
Yeah, but by far his biggest contribution to entertainment was
Braveheart.
no the secret voice recordings that his ex-wife took of him. Those are absolute gold, highly recommended on YouTube. Not for children.
Not when he got pulled over? for
no,
a DUI?
this is after that.
I have not heard these.
What?
I have not.
My gosh.
Oh, I'm curious now.
Do you want to hate Mel Gibson?
I do.
There you go. Listen to those voices. Did you hear some of
No,
them?
I hadn't heard them.
Wow.
I would love to
They
hear them.
are
Let's
something
play
else. I can't. I wish I could.
I know.
We get canceled.
Canceled
It's
in a
also
second.
Danica McKellar's birthday,
It is.
and I like her.
Hey, look
Wonder
at that.
Years.
Wonder Years.
Yeah, that was a good TV show.
Yeah. It's John Paul Jones' birthday. He turned 77, he is. Of course, Led Zeppelin. And then it's Patty Pimblett's birthday. He's the first MMA fighter I've ever seen on this birthday club here. He's a new hot rising star.
Does that mean it went up or down?
Yeah, he's going down right now.
I think it's like J.R.R. Tolkien reading day, too.
Yeah, it's his birthday today.
Mhm.
Novelist. Died in 1973, of course. So there you go. A birthday club and shout outs and all that good stuff. We appreciate everybody who called them in. Again, we do the birthday club every day at 7:40 roundabouts in case we get onto a hot topic on our local lowdown. Then we get into it a little bit later. So there you have it.
Yeah.
Call in your birthdays any time of day. 642-2190. We'll get them read on air for you. That's been the birthday club. It's been brought to you by
Dr. Frank
T. That's incredibly correct there,
Hey,
Jay.
shout out
Or,
to all the
Greg. I just called you Jay. I'm sorry.
Who'd you call Jay?
You, weirdly. And
I
I was
didn't know.
thinking Jay Bunyard. I was not thinking Jay Lindley.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
I hope. I was reading his
It's the beard
handwriting.
and the bald head.
Yeah.
The Jay Lindley Jr.
Jay Lindley Jr.
Jay Lindley Jr. Jay Lindley Jr. looks just like Jay Lindley
It's
Sr.
true. It's
Really?
true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you saw that picture, right?
I did,
The whole
yeah.
family, it was like they could have interchanged every one of them except they stuck one blonde-headed girl in there. And I don't know. I mean, it's like, where'd she come from?
Hey, guys. We got to talk about this.
Okay.
Ho Chi Town Rescue Center and Petting Zoo at 9177 US 259 in Broken Bow. It's in Ho Chi Town area. Domestic, exotic, and farm animal rescue center. Guys, open to the public 7 days a week, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Adoptions available for cats, dogs, rabbits, and chickens. Licensed wildlife rehabilitation personnel on site. You've been there, Jen.
I
Yes. And
Mhm.
it's kind of nice to go around and pet the animals, but then they
Yes.
also have the whole adoption side of
Mhm.
it. That's right.
I think if you're just in a terrible mood in general, just
Oh.
going there for a little bit, even an hour, it just makes you feel so much better.
100%.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mhm.
What was your takeaway?
It's a great place to go.
Yeah, and if
especially we take little kids.
Yeah.
Did anybody adopt you?
No, nobody adopted me. I'm unadoptable.
Oh,
I'm like, I got to go to the island of misfit toys.
Yeah, yeah.
That's where I'm, that's
It
where
looks
I'm
like you
from.
came from the island of Dr. Moreau.
I can't argue with that.
Oh man.
No, it's Ho Chi Town Rescue Center and Petting Zoo, guys. Give them a call today, 580-494-7387, or go to their Facebook page. It's pretty big on Facebook right now. So just visit Ho Chi Town Rescue Center and Petting Zoo on Facebook. They're looking for volunteers always to help, feed and clean and keep the animals in a happy, safe environment. 12 years of age and older, always welcome. I'm sure you'll be able to put that down on some kind of volunteer hours as well. And they have discounts for spay and neuter available through the adoption program, which I participated in. So I got a voucher.
I bet they take donations.
I bet they do too. So again, give them a call today, 580-494-7387, or stop by 9177 259 in Broken Bow. That's in Ho Chi Town area. Very interactive and educational experience, guys.
Yes.
So definitely go do it. And it's a great way to lift your spirits.
Yep.
And guess what? For any young girls listening out there, they got pony rides. So bang, go ahead and try that. Ho Chi Town Rescue Center.
So I
and
can't
Petting
ride the
Zoo.
pony?
You can ride, but it's more
gonna be
geared.
Could you see me on that pony?
Oh yeah, I could.
yeah.
I could for sure.
My feet are dragging the ground.
Yeah. Who wants a pony anyway?
I always wanted a pony.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I just got
All
stuck
my life I wanted pony.
I had a pony.
Yeah, I wanted pony. Reference. What are we referencing?
Don't know.
It's always Seinfeld.
It's Seinfeld.
Always
Yeah,
Seinfeld.
Yeah, just.
That was a great one.
It's so funny.
I don't like Seinfeld.
What?
I don't like Seinfeld. I do not like Jerry Seinfeld. He gets under my skin. He's a narcissistic bag of beans.
You know what happens when you don't like Seinfeld? You watch it.
Machine breaks down.
No, that's not the one. You watch it.
Shut up! Shut up and take the pain.
You take the pain, Jennifer. I don't care. You're watching Seinfeld. You got to watch all the episodes and give us the references that you can get.
I've watched almost every episode ever.
You don't like Kramer?
I do like Kramer.
You don't like Elaine?
Sometimes I do.
You don't like George?
I don't like George.
Nobody likes George. That's
Yeah,
the point.
that's true.
You're not supposed to like
Yeah.
him, right?
And I hate Jerry Seinfeld.
You hate Jerry? Why?
You talking about in real life or on the show?
Both.
Okay.
Jenny, why do you hate me?
Oh.
What's the deal with Jenny hating me?
Oh man, my skin.
I
is
try to do a
itchy.
good show. Jenny doesn't like it.
Oh, it's terrible.
That's enough of
Hate
all
it.
that. Yeah, we got to take the briefest of breaks before we get into your 8 a.m. newscast. So we'll be right back with the Brew Crew.
Local farmers support our community, which is why Farm Bureau Insurance supports farmers with Ag Promise, a truly comprehensive policy that protects everything farmers rely on. It's affordable and backed by fast, friendly service. We promise.
In Sevier County, call Farm Bureau Insurance at 584-3911 and ask Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy James, or Michael Collins about protecting your agribusiness.
Pilgrim's Pride Kdqn Processing Plant has immediate openings for first and second shift production workers with starting pay from $15.75 up to $19.32 per hour, and all new hires receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications are available online at jobbite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in Kdqn, open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action, equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
The old year is ending. The new year is a wonderful new beginning of happy times and joyous meetings. Your friends at Fun and Learnland Preschool and Daycare and Sevier County Developmental Center, 151 College Drive in Kdqn, wish you and your family a happy new year. Fun and Learnland and Sevier County Developmental Center hopes this new year will be the most joyous one for you. May you be blessed with good health, good fortune, and all good intentions to be achieved.
Bailey Discount Building Supply would like to express best wishes to you and your family for the coming year. May success and progress be with you. Enjoy the important things of life and make wonderful memories throughout the new year. Happy New Year from Bailey Discount Building Supply.
All right. Happy New Year's to everybody out there listening. We hope this one's going to be a good one for you. Jen, looking forward to most in 2023. What is it?
Trying new things. And I want to go
Have you ever eaten
somewhere.
sushi?
I don't like sushi.
Oh, well.
Bungee jumping?
Yeah. Open mind you got.
What is going on behind me?
I don't know.
I want to do the zip lining out at Broken Bow Lake. I think I want to try that this year sometime. I want to go to an air show. I want to do lots of swimming this summer.
Lots of swimming and air show and zip lining. That's an action-packed year.
Yeah.
Like America. Yeah.
I want to have a truly American year.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, stick around. All right.
Yeah.
We are very patriotic here on the Morning Brew.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Patrick, what about you? 2023. Big. What do you?
I'm really looking forward. Baby's going to turn 1 year old.
Yeah.
Next month.
She's going to be walking soon, like on her own.
Ready to help her be the person she's going to be in the future.
Nice.
I guess. So this baby now she's about to be like a little person. I think once she can like walk around. I think that's going to change a lot of things.
Mhm.
So I do, if anything, that and to roll with the punches as best as I can.
Yeah.
Enjoy, Tyler, this time
Yeah.
where your baby can't really do much. But
I was saying yesterday, am I boring or is the baby boring?
The baby's boring, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I was like, had him on his, I was doing, he was a Starfighter.
Yeah.
Last night I was singing Johnny Cash, the song, and I was going, and I had him, and I was pop, 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 and aliens and stuff, and he was so bored through the whole thing. I was having so much fun.
He's maybe a little older because I was doing the same thing with Mariah over the weekend. I was like, this is like the closest a human ever gets to flying.
Yeah.
Right? Is when you're a baby and someone can just pull you around like that. And she loves it to death. She loves being thrown on the couch. You know, that was something we were doing yesterday.
Just
Toss
on the
lightly.
couch. Yeah.
Toss
that's
lightly
fun.
onto the couch, you know.
A lateral.
I saw this cute video, and I think you should try it, where a guy had a fitted sheet. It has to be a fitted sheet, so you put your arms in the corners, and you're sitting on the floor, and they run towards you, and then you close the sheets around them, and then you open them up, and they run out, and then they run back, and you close it around.
Sounds dangerous.
Ow. Maybe a little
Is anybody
bit.
going to ask me what I'm looking for?
What are
about
you
you?
most looking
Flossing. All right, I'm going to try flossing this
Hey,
year.
that's all right. That's
Not yet. Yes, the dance. Yes, the TikTok dance. That is all the hubbub. No, I'm going to create a TikTok account for 2023. That's a.
Your kid's going to be walking by the end of the year. Isn't that crazy?
He's behind, I think.
You know that.
Just deciding that.
Yeah, he's behind. I've decided. So
no.
you're going to hold off on the walking and the talking.
He's got OCD already.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Not just ADHD, but ADD as well.
Yes, baby depression.
He doesn't
Baby
like.
depression.
He's okay. Alligators are going to be his favorite animal. All right, I'm telling you right now. Right now, he's scared of them, but I'm doing the old immersion therapy like Maury.
Yeah.
So,
are you doing like taking a page out of Steve Irwin's book?
Yes.
You just stick the baby in the crocodile's mouth. He's like, no,
Yeah.
crocodile's fine.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
not gonna do
She's
nothing.
a beaut.
Yeah.
Steve
everyone tried
Irwin
to-
would be canceled now.
They tried canceling him then.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
for that. They said that was highly irresponsible. It was, sure. But I mean, it kind of comes with the crocodile hunter thing.
territory.
That's his life.
It made
That's
more
it.
sense when Michael Jackson hung his, was holding his baby outside the window. There was nothing. He really didn't have much to go with there.
Yeah. He was trying to come up with lyrics to a new song.
Maybe. Yeah.
All right, we got to get into it, guys. It's time for the 8 a.m. news. We'll be right back.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana. Local news this hour is presented by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. And by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey reporting. This morning, Sevier County elected officials will be sworn in during a ceremony at 9 a.m. in the Sevier County Courthouse. Those to be sworn in include the Quorum Court's 4 new members, Walter Smith, Callie Efred, Scotty Morris, and Michael Barnes. Renee Bailey will also be sworn in as Sevier County's new clerk. Following the ceremony, the Quorum Court will hold an organizational meeting to begin the official process of choosing who will serve as the next interim county judge for Sevier County. That appointee will serve through the next 4-year term until the next county-wide elections are held in 2026. The Quorum Court plans to fill the vacancy on January 9th following the resignation of current interim county judge Dick Tallman. The process of selecting an interim county judge was required following the passing of Sevier County Judge Greg Ray last August. Justices of the peace are also expected to vote on an ordinance setting the date and time of future Quorum Court meetings. Today's meeting begins at 9 a.m. in the courtroom of the Sevier County Courthouse and is open to the public. Now, in a related story, the Kdqn City Council and other city officials will be sworn in during a ceremony scheduled for this evening at 5 at City Hall. The only new elected official to be sworn in tonight for Kdqn is Kimberly Gerald, who is replacing Dr. Jason Lofton on the City Council following his decision not to seek re-election in 2022. The City Council will also host its first meeting of the year following the swearing-in ceremony. Items on the agenda include a discussion by Esteban Ochoa regarding soccer fields in Kdqn. The council will also vote on several routine January items, including setting the date and time of future council meetings and resolutions regarding contracts between the city and various local entities. Those entities include the UA Costa Economic Development Office, the Sevier County Humane Society, Sevier County Museum, and the Kdqn Senior Citizen Center. Tonight's meeting is open to the public. We do want to give a reminder that since the city of Kdqn was closed yesterday, there is a change to this week's trash schedule. Monday's trash is being picked up today. Today's trash is going to be picked up on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will remain the same. We got some more local news for you, but first, let's take a break and hear these words from our sponsors.
Have you ever thought about making the switch to Horatio State Bank but didn't want to go through the hassle of making the change? New technology makes it easier than ever for us to help you make the switch. We make it quick, comfortable, and hassle-free. Talk to us about switching if it's time for a change. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Get a great deal on select Kubota construction equipment featuring durable Kubota engines, more comfort, more productivity, more get it done right. Right now, write it off a lot and write it off your taxes for $0 down, 0% APR for up to 36 months, now through December 31st, subject to credit approval. Consult your tax advisor. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full details.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma or Kdqn, Arkansas today.
And we're back with Kdqn News. In some good news you may have heard us talking about earlier this morning, Arkansans are going to see lower taxes in 2023. Starting this past January 1st, a corporate tax rate reduction went into effect along with a decrease in state income taxes. The rate change was passed back in 2021 and will show up on next year's tax returns. This year, the state income tax will decrease to 4.9%. It's expected that after the 2023 tax returns, Arkansans will save more than $295 million. Officials with the Department of Finance and Administration say this is the lowest income tax rate Arkansas has had since the state implemented a state income tax. And in some local sports news, 3 days of basketball equaled 3 victories for Legacy Academy senior boys who played in the Genoa Central Holiday Classic tournament last week. The Warriors defeated the Horatio Lions in the championship game to win the tournament trophy. Legacy was the smallest school in the tournament and the only boys team to play through the entire tournament undefeated. The Lady Leopards won the girls' side of the tournament with an undefeated appearance in Genoa. The Legacy Horatio game was a hard-fought championship competition with excellent effort made by both teams. Horatio led 44-43 with a minute and 13 seconds left in the ball game when Ethan Gallagher stole the ball from the Lions on an inbound. A final steal by Gallagher again on Horatio's last inbound sealed the game. Ethan Gallagher led all scorers and rebounders in the game with 23 points. He hit all of these in the second half of the game. Gallagher also provided the Warriors 14 rebounds. Eli Mitchell gave the Warriors 10 points, 5 rebounds, and took 2 charges. Manolo Vasquez contributed 9 points and 5 rebounds. Horatio's Samuel Gideon led the Lions with 16 points, including 4 three-pointers. Trey Mason followed with 13 points and 13 rebounds. Area teams have a full schedule of basketball for the first week of the new year. Legacy senior and junior boys host Trinity Christian today, while the Kdqn Leopards and Lady Leopards travel to Malvern to open up conference play. Greg Revels and Tony Stowers will have the play-by-play of the senior action starting at around 5:45 right here on your number one country. Meanwhile, the Ashdown senior teams travel to Hope today. Following a junior varsity game at 5, Jim Cross will have the play-by-play of the senior action starting at around 5:30 on 102.1 The Good Path and on the KILX app. So lots of local new sports lined up for today. That's it for this edition of the news. We'll have some new news for you at 12 p.m. and at 4 p.m., so make sure to check us out then as well. In the meantime, check out your number one country online, kdqn.net, for more local news, sports, upcoming events, and always much, much more. This is KDQN News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer. And by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
Carniceria Montiel has all the things you need for that quick grocery stop or even the perfect dinner. Fresh meats and produce for your next taco night at amazing prices that will keep you coming back for more. They have also expanded their store to include a wider variety of items, Need to send money across the country or out of the country? Come to Carniceria Montiel. You can also pay most of your bills here as well. Carniceria Montiel, north of the 7071 junction in Kdqn, offers a wide variety of products and services at a friendly price that will keep you coming back for more.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repair, there are many options out there, but if you want honesty and reliability, choose an independent local mechanic like Anthony McCleskey at Grace Automotive and Small Engine Repair. At Grace Automotive, no job is too big or too small, and the personalized, friendly service you receive reminds you why shopping local is a better way of doing business. Grace Automotive and Small Engine Repair, 298 West Main Street in Locksburg. Phone 870-584-9735.
May your every wish for happiness, your every desire for health and prosperity be granted during this New Year's time. That's the wish for you from all your friends at Smith & Mounts Real Estate in Ashdown. From Jim Mounts, Paula Mounts, Daryl Coker, Pam Carr, and Ryan Wharton at Smith & Mounts Realtors in Ashdown, they wish for you and your family a happy New Year. Thank you for your patronage this past year, and we look forward to serving you in the new year ahead. Smith & Mounts Realtors in Ashdown.
Good health, good times, and good success. That's the wish for you and your family in the new year from James Hodge Dodge in Broken Bow. There's a Dodge brand vehicle for everyone as we kick off the new year. James Hodge Dodge in Broken Bow has special discounts, offers, and incentives to certainly make it worth your while to shop today. Check out the deals at James Hodge Dodge in Broken Bow, wishing you and your family a happy and prosperous new year.
Looks like someone's been shopping.
We just got back from the Salvation Army Family Store in downtown Kdqn.
Look, Daddy, I got toys and books.
I see.
And I picked up a steam mop and a few other things.
A few other things. Looks like you bought out the whole store.
At Salvation Army Family Store, if you bring 2 canned food items for their new food pantry, you get $1 off. And with their new pricing, $1 goes a long way.
Where are you going, Daddy?
I'm headed to Salvation Army Family Store.
Your local Salvation Army Family Stores at 223 West Stillwell Avenue in Kdqn, now open 10 to 4 Monday through Saturday.
D&S Carpets in Ashdown and Nashville are more than just a flooring specialty store. They're experts in sales and design and will help you find the perfect floor for how you live. D&S features and installs carpet, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, and tile. They even install custom showers and backsplashes. They take pride in selling a complete package of services, which includes the very important process of installing your floor in a quick and professional manner. Their large selection, quality, and value make them the best choice for flooring in our area. D&S Carpets, 1380 South Constitution Avenue in Ashdown and 807 Mine Street in Nashville.
That's right. We are back live. Kdqn 921 as Greg Revels wrangles an alligator in studio.
I got it.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah. I got tape around his mouth.
There you go. We're here for the 8 o'clock hour, the fun hour of the Morning Brew. Jen's joining us.
Yes.
Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning.
Go to Facebook Live, like, share, comment. All of those things will put you into the running for a nice drawing of a great prize.
Yeah.
By the end of the week.
Wonder what it's going to be.
Wonder what it's going to be. It's Christmas every week here on the Morning Brew.
Yep.
Is it my turn?
No.
Okay.
No, wait. Your turn for what?
To find that prize.
Yes, you are now tasked with finding a prize.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Let's see it. Hey,
Candy.
an old guy candy from Greg Revels.
An old guy candy.
Yeah, what is this?
What do you
Brax? This is the kind of candy that you'd find at the bottom of an old lady's purse. Or in a dish with keys that don't fit anything anymore and smashed pennies.
So what kind of candy do you eat?
Good candy, not whatever
That
this
is
is.
good candy.
Is it? Is that a Christmas tree on it?
It is.
It's a sad looking Christmas tree.
I want to talk about candy for a second.
All right. This is the worst candy I've ever seen in my life.
No, I'm telling you, it's great.
Okay.
I'm going to try it. He gave me 2.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Brax.
Brock's
candy.
Yeah, if you can't.
Yankee.
They've been around since
forever.
They've been around since
That one's been out.
1867.
That one's been around.
Is it supposed to be hard or spongy like this?
Yes. They're good when they're kind of soft.
Yeah. So you've been sitting on them.
Nougat.
It's a what?
Nougat.
It's a nougat.
Yeah.
Nougat.
Okay.
Nougat. Or you can say nougat.
Yeah.
I say nougat.
All right.
Nougat.
Nougat.
Nugget.
Nougat.
Sounds like a bad word. I shouldn't
Oh.
be saying.
Anyway, candy. Reese's, my favorite.
Yeah.
I started doing the math a little bit, and I realized come Easter is when I'm really going to have to stock up on these.
Yeah.
But okay, so listen. Okay, I really like the holiday Reese's because they're softer. They have more peanut butter in them.
It's a scam.
And it's not a scam. So in September we start getting the Halloween ones, right?
Yeah.
We got the bats and the pumpkins.
Jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah, and then we go into Christmas and we get the Christmas trees.
Yep.
And then now the Valentine's ones are out, the hearts.
Oh, great.
Yeah, they're like $20 a bag.
I know. That's their model. It's like, you pay more, you get less.
That's right.
Disagree. And then we have the Easter ones. So around Easter is when I'm going to have to buy like probably 6 bags to last me until September.
Right.
Yeah.
So Jen has started a GoFundMe for her
Yeah.
for her holiday Reese's
Yeah.
buying stores and
See,
stock.
I would do that with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With those Brock's Christmas
Brock's
tree nuggets. I'm
I'm
telling you, they're good.
If you put this in my bag at Halloween as I trick or treat, I say no, thank you.
Well,
I have enough doorstops.
You haven't
at
tried it
home.
yet,
Thank
though.
you. I haven't. It looks like it would meld your teeth together.
Yeah.
Like that's what it looks like. It looks like you take one bite and then you
Eat
got
it right here on the
lockjaw.
air.
No,
Yeah.
I can't eat it on the air.
Yeah, you can.
I can't eat.
We-
Well, you guys got this?
Sure.
This is going to take me 5 minutes to
Go
muscle
ahead.
this
We
thing
got
down.
it. We got it. Go ahead and eat it. We're going to talk about you when you get it in your mouth.
I just want to say I'm also on the
You
mailing.
put it all in there. Put it all in there at once.
This looks like salsa paste. It looks like tomato paste or something. This is the worst candy.
It is peppermint.
It's peppermint,
Yeah.
so it's toothpaste flavored. Great.
What about
All right.
the tree in the middle?
Yeah. All right.
Pine?
Let's go. I'm going in. You guys talk about something.
All right. I wanted to say I'm on the email list for Reese's because they have fresh off the factory Reese's that are apparently really good. They don't go sit on a shelf or they don't touch a truck. They're not sitting in the Walmart parking lot for months. They come right off the factory line to your door. 2.5 pounds of them for $25.99. I'm on the emailing list
There you
because they're sold out right now.
Yeah, but they're sold out. It's good, isn't it?
What is this, bubble gum? It's getting, it's expanding as I chew it.
Is it is it minty? Is that what it is?
It's subtle. The flavor of this candy is like a moth whispering a secret into your ear.
Oh.
That's how slight the taste is.
Is it like taffy?
Yeah.
Taffy
Yeah.
dish,
Oh, nice.
Peppermint taffy. Isn't that what a great
Hey,
candy.
quit making fun of my candy.
Okay.
Now, I'll take it for a little while, but I'm done.
Oh,
It's
made
over.
him mad.
Oh. Are you supposed to swallow it?
No,
Or
you just
No.
keep it in your mouth and chew it. It eventually dissipates.
Sure. All right, come on. We're going to Grandpa Greg's for the holidays. I hate Grandpa Greg's candy he puts out.
Hey, don't worry, they don't get it. I keep it all for myself.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, did you know you were talking about this earlier? If you return something to Walmart,
Mm-hmm.
you said you don't know what happens to it. I think I do know what happens to it. They package it all up and they put it on a
Pallet.
just a
Wrap
pallet
it.
of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you just get people buy that. And there's actually a store. There are stores that's what they do. They sell that stuff.
Fred's, I feel like, was a place that might buy
Yeah.
like packages of oddities from stores that are closing down.
Yep.
Because sometimes we've talked about it before. Fred's was awesome. You would go through Fred's, and that was the place where I went. If I felt like shopping, but I didn't know what I wanted, I'd go to Fred's and I'd find like lawn darts.
Yeah.
From the 60s.
Oh, wow.
I'd find
Those kind that'll poke your eye out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the kind they have now.
Not
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
weak kind, all right?
Yeah, that's
They were for the strong American, the greatest generation
That's
played
right.
with the good lawn darts.
That's right.
And you'd find that. You'd find things like Brock's candy, and just like old stuff that isn't sold anymore.
Yeah.
Do you have like a store, a warehouse full of Brock's candy?
I buy every bag I can buy.
Yeah.
But it only comes out at Christmas.
Oh, you
Okay.
got to stock up.
I guess so.
Well, I do as much as possible, but I'm
double it.
I'm pretty bad about eating a bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can eat a whole bag of those things. Just
Wow.
sitting there watching TV. Just
I've been candied out over the past couple days because I was sick through Christmas, so I didn't. I had a excuse me. It's the Bronx, man. It's getting to me. It's like in my throat.
it kind of hangs down from the
It
back
does.
of your
Yeah, I've got
goes all the way down. Yeah.
I've got an extra really long uvula right now. That's peppermint flavored. Peppermint.
But don't let him influence you.
Yeah.
I don't
Have you
listen.
have you tried one yet?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
If I can, to be honest.
If I could, I'd take my teeth out before I'd eat that. I'd just gum it down.
That's what I'm thinking.
Good on the old false ones there. Just remove them.
I feel like it would just.
It might pull out a loose,
Yeah.
a loose
A
filling
filling.
or something. Yeah.
And
You got a
take
loose
its
filling,
place.
so you gotta be
Yeah.
like-
Yeah,
you
take
can
its
use it,
place.
You can just
Yeah.
stick it in there. You got
It's
a
kinda
peppermint filling.
yeah. I think Billy Mays used to say it's Mighty Putty. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's right.
Peppermint flavored Mighty Putty.
I was back to this Walmart issue is a good segue into a show I started watching last week, where at airports they have a bunch of lost and found items. Obviously, people lose their stuff all the time, and at a certain point, if nobody claims those items, they do auctions. And it's really cool. It's a good show to watch, but. While they're trying
For
to
like
find
luggage and stuff?
yeah, luggage,
So
but
you
they
don't know
like
what's in it?
stuff in the luggage. They have to go through it, even when the item comes in. They have to open up the luggage to try to find out who it belongs to. They have people that actually investigate things. They'll look at a picture, and they start investigating from a picture to try to find out who it belongs to if there's no name attached to anything. So I was just thinking I'd be really good at that because
Yeah.
I'm really good at Facebook creeping.
I think you would just be like, no, can't find. Can I have this stuff?
Yeah,
Can I just take it?
Yeah, I don't see anybody.
Yeah, like not really good. It's not like Storage Wars where
Well,
you
you-
might have like some old Indian motorcycle in there behind a bunch of junk. It's like, yeah, yay, somebody's underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I get.
lots of computers and tech.
Yeah,
Got some
fair enough.
Victoria's
Yeah.
Secret in this one.
Hey, you know.
But like some lady, she went through some luggage that didn't have a name tag on it, and she found some photos that were printed at a pharmacy or something, and she looked at the number on the piece of paper or the envelope, and she called the pharmacy, and
That's pretty easy
she does,
detective
yeah,
work.
but there's there's some other stuff they'll go on Facebook and have to put things together, and I just thought, man, I'd be really good at that job.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
Chunky's wrappers.
You know, that's how Biden's guy got caught.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Of course, he was stealing.
Yeah, he was stealing
Yeah.
the luggage. He
No,
wasn't-
no,
that
he was
an accident.
investigating.
Well, you didn't get on with any luggage. Why would you take some when you left?
So what a bonehead I am.
That's right.
That's what I'd do. I'd go and I'd find the Chunky's wrappers, and I'd say, I know the Chunkies that ate these Chunkies.
Yeah.
Newman, you still don't like me. All right.
I hate you even more now.
Hey, so what about New Year's?
Oh,
any
man.
any big parties for you youngsters?
I
Yeah.
had a great time on New Year's. I did.
Me too.
I ate a really burned pizza a Red Baron classic crust. All right.
I made a homemade lasagna, and I offered to bring you some, and I never did.
You didn't. Yeah.
So lazy.
She asked, she was like, did you eat already? I was like, yes, but that doesn't mean I won't eat again. You know, like bring me the lasagna. And then so everybody was sick. My baby was sick. Baby mom's was sick. So everybody was on sick medication and just passed out. And I'm sitting there, eating a burnt pizza. Just like, this is a little throwback to my previous life.
Yeah.
It was cold in the house. It was dark. Burnt pizza alone over the sink. No need for no
Aw.
plate.
Why would you waste a plate? You got to wash it.
Yeah,
again, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
So boom.
I
New Year's.
almost-
Happy New Year's to me.
10 o'clock at nighttime, I almost reached out to you and was like, I'll come over because my husband was asleep at 7:30.
Yeah.
So I was alone the whole time, and I was like, I don't want to bother them. So I just sat on my couch until midnight and then went out and lit fireworks. So.
I see.
Yeah, checked out the ones on the
And then her
Stillwells.
husband jumped on her for waking him up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He woke up.
What's going on?
He woke up right at 12.
Yeah.
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 So that's what you did. You just sat on your couch.
Yep,
bet
I
you
read.
a book, didn't
I
you?
did.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I did.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was wonderful. I made a homemade lasagna, everything from scratch, so that was delicious.
Nice.
Yeah, and I made angel food cake.
Very nice.
I don't even know what I did. Yeah, I do know what I did.
What did you do?
Nothing.
That sounds about right.
I watched football.
Did you stay up until midnight?
No.
No.
I stayed up barely till the football game was over. That was about 11:15, and I was like, I need to go to bed so
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
You know, I was just like, I can't stay up till midnight anymore.
Right.
Not just sitting there waiting for it to be there. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, if there was something really
Going
going on,
Yeah,
that'd be
yeah.
all right. Now, New Year's Day, though, great day.
Oh, yeah.
Rode my
Beautiful
motorcycle.
day.
Oh, it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
amazing.
Perfect motorcycle weather day.
Yeah, it was great.
That's awesome.
That was, you know, it's anytime you can ride in January, that's a
good day.
bonus.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because that just doesn't happen
Yeah.
very often.
Did you just go? You just went.
Just went. Didn't go
Nice.
anywhere. Just
Yep.
rode around. Rode some back roads around
Yeah.
in Sevier County.
Yeah. I bet Kdqn Lake Road would be awesome on a old motorcycle there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good road.
Yeah.
I actually I went around and from my house, came to town, down to Horatio, got on Central, went on Central to Melrose.
Yeah.
Melrose came out back up to.
That's like a windy,
little
scenic
circle,
drive, yeah, for a motorcycle. That's nice.
but not a lot of traffic.
Right.
So you just got to take it easy and look at things.
Yeah.
People out, moving around, fishing, doing different things.
Yeah.
You see all those people. But it was a great day.
Jen graciously let me borrow her laptop so I could play a video game on it, and I sat outside and played that video game.
Love it. Do you want to see what I did on New Year's?
Let's see what you did on New Year's.
Redecorated my front porch.
Wow. That looks beautiful.
Thank you.
You got rid of all the Christmassy stuff.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, well done.
So I
That is great.
Thank you. Yeah.
I saw a lot of people working on New Year's Day, like, out in their yards,
Yeah.
taking down their Christmas decorations and all that stuff. So, should we do the weather?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we might as well.
This one's brought to you by Genuine RV.
No way.
Yeah, I've been hearing.
Love it.
People have been talking about Genuine RV Power Sports over in Idabel, Oklahoma. Go to genuinerv.com today. Proud sponsors of the Morning Brew and the first weather of the 8 o'clock hour.
Number one country weather.
All right. Oh, my mics are already on. There we go. Today, we're looking at partly sunny skies with a high near 68. I'm thinking perfect motorcycle riding weather if you don't have too much to do, although it's tax time. You busy.
No.
Not quite?
Not quite.
Okay.
But the thing about it is wet.
It is wet.
I mean, last night, I know y'all talked about this too. The tornado siren did go off. There was a tornado warning.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I had a lot of limbs down.
Yeah.
A lot of rain.
Yeah.
A lot of rain.
At my house, it swept through hard and fast, and it was over quickly, but I was standing outside at the beginning of it.
Yeah.
And I was a little concerned, I'm not going to lie. Usually I'm pretty cool, calm, collected around the old tornado siren, but this one, the lightning storm that was going on, and the way it was just like all of a sudden just sweeping, torrential downpour.
Was that the storm last night?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah. And then the one yesterday was very nice.
Yeah.
That was like a very nice thunderstorm. It was a little loud at times, but it was like, it's like calming for me. I like a thunderstorm.
Going to be a good week.
It's going to be a great week. Tomorrow we're looking at sunny skies, a high near 60. Thursday, sunny with a high near 59. Friday, 61 and sunny skies that day. And Saturday, Sunday, and Monday all have like 20 to 30% chances. So I think as we get closer, that'll all get consolidated into one night and a day. That's my prediction. And then I believe Sunday and Monday are going to be nice days. That's my prediction.
All right.
I don't know why I'm throwing myself out there like that. That's the
You're
weather.
now a weather forecast.
Yeah, I guess so. It's brought to you by Genuine RV Power Sports. There you have it. Baby names that are reportedly banned in America. What to know? This one's from Fox News. State governments might step in and prohibit certain baby names and spellings from appearing on official birth certificates. Got some funny ones here. In Georgia, the state of Georgia only prohibits symbols in people's names, according to usbirthcertificates.com. So Elon Musk was
Yeah.
not able to name his baby what he named it if he lived in Georgia.
Right.
Because it's just a bunch of symbols and numbers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. In New York, New Yorkers who welcome babies are given a 30-character limit for their first and middle names and a 40-character. What are the cab drivers going to do?
Oh no.
For
I don't think anybody's actually naming their kids that.
I don't know.
New York?
30-character limit. Just 30 Fs. Get over here and clean your room. Set the table.
Hey.
yeah.
Get over here.
Yeah. The Empire State reportedly has a ban on numbers and symbols and names as well. Ohioans are prohibited from using numbers and names, but they're allowed to have hyphens, apostrophes, and spaces, according to USBirthCertificates.com. Texas has given a 100-character limit on first, middle, and last names, and each name can only be written in the English alphabet. According, the Lone Star State reportedly prohibits numbers and diacritical marks in names. So no, what would you call it? What's a diacritical mark?
Yeah.
You know?
I'd have no clue what that is.
I think, and I'm not even going to say it. It's not a bad word, but I'm just going to avoid it. But it sounds like a bad word. Is a diacritical mark. Virginians can't use numbers, symbols, or other special characters. So no tildes or umlauts in their name. This is, I'm telling you, this is tough because people are going crazy on naming their kids stuff.
Wait.
It's bizarre.
Okay, in Texas they said no diacritical marks?
No diacritical marks.
Okay, so diacritics are marks placed above or below,
Yeah.
or sometimes next to a letter in a word to indicate a particular pronunciation.
I believe the dot above an I is called a tittle.
Okay.
That is, what that's called.
dot
The dot
above an
above an I is called a tittle.
Huh.
Yes,
I
that
did
is a
not-
diacritical
I did
mark.
not know that.
What is
so you
a
can't have a dot above an I?
That, I mean, isn't that's, I mean,
wouldn't an umlaut be a
diacritical?
mark?
Yes, it would be. I
so
believe.
if I'm German and I
Yeah, sorry.
Helgu?
Broomhilda.
Yeah.
You can't be named that in
I
Texas, I guess.
disagree with that.
Let me double check on my.
Well, they have a big German population in Texas.
Really?
Or immigrants. They were
Right.
German immigrants.
Oh.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, that's where Shinerbach come from.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a beer, right?
Texas beer.
Shiner, Texas.
A tittle or superscript dot is a small distinguishing mark, such as a diacritic, in the form of a dot on a letter. So above a undercase J, or above an undercase I. So, and also umlauts and what do they call those that make it go like niño? Like with that thing above the N. So there you go. Is
You
this
can't use any of those.
profoundly boring?
No, I love this.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah, but there's some of them I liked. I like the 100-character limit, though. I'm gonna get.
I mean,
real,
I don't even understand that.
I'm gonna, my son. This is my son. Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Smith.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious Murphy.
Yeah, what's crazy to me is that they have these rules for a reason because somebody has been somebody's been
Abusing it.
abusing it. Thank you, I can't talk.
Yeah, if you need if it runs off on your driver's license, like you need a second driver's license to show your full name.
Yeah.
Your parents.
Like 100 characters in your name.
Yeah.
I mean, that's insane.
Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. It is insane.
I guess that includes like multiple middle names, maybe. Some
No,
people-
100-character limit for each. So 100. So your name could be
So you
300.
can have 99 twice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. Let me
Let's see, what is the longest name in the? Oh goodness, I'm not even gonna try that. Google what is the longest name in the world, and the first one, it's a German name.
It's a German name.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I got the first two. Hubert Blaine.
What?
And then the last name.
Can't be. Whoa, Hubert Blaine Wolfschleiske Steinhausen Bergedorf. That's pretty crazy. Still within the limit, though. So you're fine if you live in Texas and your name is Hubert Blaine Wolfschleigel Steinhausen Bergedorf, Senior, by the way.
Yeah.
The third, Esquire. There you go.
Look, I remember this lady on Oprah who had the longest name in the world.
Yeah.
And she actually changed it, but that's That's her name right there. That's not even a joke.
That's a terrible name.
Yeah.
It's like a full paragraph of gibberish.
Yeah.
So there you go. Longest personal name is 747 characters, and it belongs to Hubert. With that's an abbreviated version because Hubert's full name without the senior is Adolph. That's a bad start. Adolph Blaine Charles David Earl Frederick Gerald Hubert Irvin John Kenneth Lloyd Martin Nero Oliver Paul Quincy Randolph Sherman Thomas Uncas Victor William Xerxes Yancey Zeus Wolf Schleichen Steinhausen Bergerdorf Weichen. You don't like his name?
I like that less than Jen likes Seinfeld.
Okay. All right, fine. Well, people on Facebook Live are enjoying it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just deciding that for them.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
I want to marry that guy just so I can have that last name.
Yeah, and then make people say it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and your kids in roll call.
So you don't have to do anything in class after they call that name out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Class over.
Yeah, yeah. There's that great Monty Python bit where they have, what is it, Johann Gambleputty Devon Alstra, and they go off like forever saying that long name, and he has to keep saying it. I'm going to pull that up right now for Facebook Livers to enjoy, and we got to get into a break here in just a minute anyway, but let me pull this up. Johann Gambleputty. I can't spell it. There we go. All right, I'm pulling this up. I don't care.
Okay.
As soon as it is ready loading. Jennifer, fill the space with talking, please.
I was trying to think.
About what?
About like the longest names and stuff. When I think of a long name, like the first thing that comes to my mind is Francisco.
Yeah.
Williams
I love
is
that
the
name.
longest one I know.
Yeah. Williams?
Williams. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know any long names.
I got 8 letters in my name.
Yeah. You know what? I haven't screened this. It's probably not a good idea. It is British television after all, so maybe I should.
You might want to screen it on the break.
I'm going to screen it on the break. We're going to come back with a little Monty Python. We'll be right back with the Brew Crew.
The Mega Millions jackpot from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is now more than $600 million. So, what would you do if you won?
Just blow my money on ridiculous, crazy materialistic things that have no value. Cars, jewelry, clothes.
I've always dreamed of visiting Greece.
Got your ticket? If not, visit your local lottery retailer for your chance to win the Mega Millions jackpot of more than $600 million. This is winning. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
We know you're out there. We know you have the skills. We know you have the tools. We're just waiting for you to apply. Ready to start your next career? Husqvarna Group has your opportunity. Full-time employment positions are now available with starting pay at $15.25 an hour. Apply in person at No. 1 Poland Drive in Nashville, Arkansas, or online at husqvarnagroup.com.
Sonic has something delicious for you. Hey, announcer guy, that's your cue.
Try the new Sonic Steak and Bacon Grilled Cheese. Savory steak mixed with grilled onions topped with crispy bacon and melty American cheese, plus creamy mayo and tangy barbecue sauce. Or try it spicy with zesty cheese sauce and jalapenos.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely craving that previously mentioned thing.
Sonic Steak and Bacon Grilled Cheese.
Sonic.
Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
Lovewell Farm Supplies is the brand new authorized premier dealer offering in-house financing located in Idabel, Oklahoma. They're also carrying preferred poultry house equipment as well as used tractor brands like TYM, John Deere, LS, New Holland, and Ford. Need hydraulic fluid or hoses? They have both, and they can make hoses in any size. Need batteries or help with your tires? They do it all. Donnie Lovewell even offers his expert farming equipment repair services. Give him a call at 580-612-0192 and visit the store at 301 South Indian Road. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturdays, 9 to 12.
Happy New Year from your friends at Millway Federal Credit Union. It's obvious why so many residents of Bowie, Little River, and Miller counties are making Millway their financial institution. Millway strives to offer services at lower cost with attractive rates to ensure you, the member, earn more and save more every day. Reconnect with your money and feel good again. At Millway, it's your way. Happy New Year from your friends at Millway Federal Credit Union. Membership available to all residents of Bowie, Little River, and Miller counties. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Kdqn Auto Group, your local Ford, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep dealership, is wishing everyone a happy and prosperous new year. They appreciate your past business and look forward to being of service to you in 2023. They are your hometown full-service dealership, providing sales, service, parts, body repair, and rentals. Best wishes, and have a happy new year from their families to yours. Kdqn Auto Group, proud to serve you. Visit them online at DeQueenFord.net.
I'm sorry. Schumann, Schubert, Mendelssohn, and Bach. Names that will live forever. But there is one composer whose name is never included with the greats. Why is it the world never remembered the name of Johann Gambelputty? De von Ausfern, Splendenschlitt, Krasskrenbon, Friedigedangel Barsteinbon, Neckarthresher, Appelbanger, Horowitz, Tickelenzig, Grandenoddy Speltitel, Grandisch, Grunwald Spelterwasser, Köstlich, Imbel, Eisenbahnwagen, Guten Abend bitte, eine Nürnberger Bratwürstel, gespürt mit 2 Markelube Hunsfurt, Gumberabe Schonendanke Kalbsfleisch, Mittelraker von Hartkopf of Ulm.
Oh my goodness.
That's a classic one. That's really the funniest show, I think, of all time. What do you think, Greg? Were you a big fan of that? When
I
you were,
love Monty Python.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The movie, the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really funny, man.
I can't hear myself.
You can't hear yourself?
Can't hear yourself?
No.
Are you okay? Oh, you're disconnected. Look at that. Technical difficulties.
Yes.
Yes.
You pulled your cord apart.
That's right. I do have here, released by Fox News, their greatest stories of 2022.
Oh, I love this kind of stuff.
Yeah, this is a really good one. So the Florida jogger who used martial arts to fight off an attacker who wanted his body for fantasies. Yes, great headline. I remember that one. We talked about it. Oklahoma man, allegedly, he unfortunately had to take care of his friend while fishing because he thought the victim would feed him to Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, poor guy. There you go. This one was my favorite. Massachusetts woman unleashes a swarm of bees on deputy serving an eviction notice, police say. Did we come up with a good nickname for her? She's the greatest supervillain of all time. I think Fox posted like B. Arthur or something like that. Let's see, deputies, if you can withstand my swarm of bees. Oh, is that still
Yeah,
up?
just
Okay,
letting you know.
Perfect. Now it's fine. All right.
Just that picture too. I mean,
yeah, it's great.
It's Scooby Doo right there.
Yeah, and I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling deputies. Yes. Oh yeah, this guy, the UK car thief who was caught hiding in a giant stuffed teddy bear, and I almost
So
got away
smart.
with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. That's a very smart way. I mean, that just. There's no way they would have had to trip over that big thing and been like, there's a person in there. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, that one. Florida bride allegedly laces wedding food with pot. That one happened not that long ago. And she was arrested.
Like intentionally?
Intentionally, 50 to 70 guests were, I mean, that's like intentional poisoning or something,
absolutely.
right? Yeah.
I would be devastated.
Absolutely. Yeah, and most of them feeling very ill after eating at the reception. So there you go. And that was their craziest stories, Fox News craziest stories from 2022.
So I'm sorry.
Oh, please.
I was just going to say, last night on the football game, something really crazy.
Yeah,
Hadn't seen
unfortunate.
that. Yeah, I mean, it was a horrible thing, but, you know, I've never seen a football game canceled.
No.
Because of injury.
No.
But, you know, the Bills' DeMar Hamlin had a very serious injury, and they ended up canceling the game.
Yeah.
Or postponing it last night. I'm sure they'll play it at some point in time. But
I got a tough question. This is a tough one because there's lots of research going into CTE right now and other forms of various football-related injuries. My favorite sport, UFC, is not protected from this either. How could you see within 10 or 20 years them doing away with football, UFC entirely based on what they're seeing with CTE right now? It would be very like that movie Concussion.
Yeah.
That brought a lot of people's minds to it. I don't want to see football go, but at the same time, people are getting hurt. You know, this is like a really bad disorder that people go through.
I think that it's already happening.
Yep.
You know, I was reading an article about some schools there were schools going to 8-man football,
Mhm.
and the reason they go is because they don't have enough numbers to play
Right.
anymore.
Right.
And for the most part, and I think that's due to the fact that parents they're not letting their children play anymore
Mhm.
because of the injuries that
Mhm.
are caused.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
And
It's a physical game,
especially those. I mean, you're using your head as a battering ram.
Yeah.
I don't care what they say.
Yeah.
How you use it, that's what you're doing.
That's what happened last
Yeah.
night, right?
Well, no, I think his was in the chest.
So another player's
Helmet.
head
Yep.
and helmet went right into his chest and caused cardiac arrest.
Hey, that's what I think.
Yeah,
He
which is
was
insane.
I think he was like gone for 7 or 9
Oh,
minutes, something like that.
Wow.
They were doing CPR on him for 9-10 minutes.
Yeah. So is he in like critical care right now?
He is.
Yeah.
Or he
Oh my
was last
gosh.
night.
Yeah.
That's horrible, man. We got thoughts and prayers going
Mhm.
out. But it is like, it's something I've wondered about, and I've wondered with my very own favorite sport of MMA and stuff. I don't see that. I honestly don't see it in the future of American sports. I don't. Like, it's big, it's popular right now. It's not like football level, obviously, but pretty soon, man. I don't know. I have a feeling.
Don't you think that as long as there's the money there is in it,
Yes.
somebody's going to do it, though?
So, but I think you're going to see it hanging on to the bitter end
Yeah.
before. I don't know. I feel like it's a younger, as younger people get older and start taking over offices, and politics and this and that, then they're going to start, because I'm certain maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like football has the least amount of viewers it ever has right now. I just feel like that's true. I have no stats to back it up right now, but it's just like everything else. Younger people, man, there's just a lot of things that we hold in this country that aren't being upheld anymore by the younger people. I mean, religion, for example. I mean, there's plenty of people in other places that, I mean, to them, a Jehovah's Witnesses, they went to a Jay-Z concert. Like, that's what that is to them,
Yeah.
And religion is not. But I don't know why I'm tying that to football, but I feel like younger people are less interested in football than ever, and sports in general, especially in schools, Now we're upholding all this good stuff down here in Southwest Arkansas, but
Well, I don't know. Not to some extent, you're
Yeah.
true, but I think one of the things is that you find stuff cost more now, and you have kids want stuff.
Yeah.
So I want some of those $300 jeans that are ripped up and down.
Yeah.
Look like they're 20 years old.
Yeah.
And but in order to do that, I can either I can play football and not have any, or I can go to work at McDonald's or Walmart and have those.
Yeah.
And that's what they choose to do.
Yeah.
And that's fine. That's there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's just I don't think that I think if you look back, I think there was more. It was more traditional, and there weren't as many opportunities for people to work.
Yeah.
And not as many people, if they worked, there was a lot of more rural agricultural related stuff that you could do and do these other things too. And I think that happened. So,
Yeah.
but now I think people are just choosing,
Yeah, and the access to information. Like when you were a kid, for example, it would be like, do you want to play football? Well, people will think I'm weird if I don't. So yes, nowadays it's like you present that option to your kid, right? Do you want to play high school football? And they're like, do you know statistically there's 9,000 injuries each year in the U.S. due to high school football related accidents and this and that and blah blah. I don't know. Kids are smart now. They can just look up this stuff like nothing. So
well, and there's it's just right there at your fingertips.
Yeah.
It's available to you, and I think that one of the things is if you see in the United States, soccer is just booming.
Yeah,
and I think that's one of the reasons people that bet are whether it's parents or the kids, the people they're playing soccer instead of playing football
because they still want their kids to be involved in physical and extracurricular activities, but that's not as it's a much safer sport. I don't know. I just feel like committees and stuff, they're all gonna get formed in the next. I think there already is some.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna get formed and given a lot of power, and I would bet my 2 cents over the next 20 years there'll be serious reform to football to the point where it's probably not even worth watching anymore.
Yeah.
So I feel really bad last night, and the more that these happen, the more I feel like people are going to be like, look, this isn't right, you know? And I don't agree with it. It's a pastime. It's an American pastime at this point. We love our football. You know, we love a hard hit.
Yeah.
We love that.
Mhm.
But when somebody gets hurt, then it brings up an ugly truth that it's a really dangerous sport. And a lot of these guys, just like boxing, just like MMA, just like anything, you hear these guys in their late 60s and they're gone. You know, they're gone. Their head is, their mind isn't there anymore. You know, or their mind is, but their body won't cooperate.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a, you know, I don't know.
You remember Aaron Hernandez? He was a football player that he murdered somebody and then unalived himself and all this stuff. And they did, they scanned his brain obviously after, and they said he had the most traumatic form of CTE that they've ever seen.
They're working on ways to be able to diagnose this while you're alive, but truly you can't know for sure until Chris Benoit.
Yes.
You know, the famous wrestler. Wrestler's another bad one where these guys get beat up all day in the gym just to go out there and beat up each other on camera, you know, and get smashed on their head and stuff. Chris Benoit, you know, unalived his whole family and himself. And then, you know, all that stuff happens. It's happening a lot, you know. So it's, I don't know, to come up with safer ways, safer equipment, you know. But then more and more you see, you know, you give 1 inch to a commission with football or something about a safer, okay, it's a different kind of helmet or something like that. All right, then it's going to be this. All right, then we'll do away with that. Then and then by the end, you just flag football.
Yeah.
That's what you got.
Yeah.
So, or two-hand touch.
You know, I see, you know, like if you've watched the Razorback clips of their practices, they've got this outer shell that they put on their helmets. It's made, I know it's probably not. It looks like it's foam rubber.
Yeah.
You know, that it puts on there, so when they hit each other, there's that less of an impact there, even with those helmets. And you know, those helmets are made to the utmost standard that they have right now for safety. But all that doesn't matter, because when you have two people, you know, it's like two cars hitting each other. You know, you got two of those guys running at each other as fast as they can. I mean, that's like hitting you know, that's like hitting each other, hitting a brick wall at 30 miles an hour.
The force has to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so even though you may not, the real problem with, I mean, the others are a problem too, but the real problem is all these people taking all these sustained hits that they don't even know there's damage in their brain.
Exactly.
And it is.
That's what it is. It's little stuff over time, you know. Like you had boxers back in the day who would go. Remember when they didn't have a round limit? They'd go 40 rounds.
Yeah.
You know, and those guys did not last very long after their boxing careers. You know, and then it's like this little peppering sustained hits over the course of time, and that's when you just have to ask yourself, like, it's a tough question. I love the sport, love watching the sport, but you know, also care for these guys, you know, and don't want them to have a rough life later on just for my enjoyment. Rollerball, that's a serious, that's no messing around, that sport. Yeah. You think that one will go out the door too?
Well, I think that's almost to some extent is what they're doing now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're, you know, I think they get paid a lot of money. They're taking a big risk with their bodies.
Yep.
A lot of them don't live long or live very unproductive, poor lives after that. And, you know, and I just think that it's a big choice to make.
Yeah. Obviously, there's too much money tied up in football right now to worry about that. But I think it's something like in the future we could totally see something like that, where commissions start giving more, you know, power or whatever, leverage and this and that, and then they can take things away, add things, and blah, blah, blah. And before you know it, it's not the sport that you've once loved. So there you go. I mean, they used to play for leather helmets for, you know, it's like, so it's like that stuff just happens over the course.
I actually
of
saw
history.
some guys wearing leather helmets this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were fans.
Oh, okay.
They were wearing leather helmets.
I was like,
in the stands.
were they peasants out in the field working?
No, they were wearing leather helmets in the stands.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, we got to take the briefest of breaks, guys, and be back. We got your day's reminder starting at 9 o'clock now, so we have a little more time to come at you with some more content on the show, so we appreciate y'all for listening. Everybody on consistent viewership on Facebook Live today. Shout out to you guys for sure.
Great.
It's been awesome. So we're going to take the briefest of breaks before we close out the show. We'll be right back.
When you're looking for prompt and accurate service for all your closing, abstracting, and title work, Mark Jackson with Jackson Title is who you're looking for. Mark has over 25 years experience serving in real estate, abstracting, and closing work. Jackson Title serves the Kdqn, Ashdown, Horatio, and Murfreesboro areas. Locally owned and a proud supporter of our local youth football. Visit JacksonTitleCompany.com. Stop by any of their locations or give Mark a call today at 870-642-2222. It's Jackson Title Company.
At Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative, we wish you and your family a happy and prosperous new year. Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative is proud to serve our members in Southwest Arkansas. It's our goal to provide our customers safe, affordable, dependable, consumer-focused utility services. Have a happy and prosperous new year. From everyone at Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative, your Touchtone Energy Cooperative.
Good health, good times, and good success. That's the wish for you and your family in the new year from James Hodge Dodge in Broken Bow. There's a Dodge brand vehicle for everyone as we kick off the new year. James Hodge Dodge in Broken Bow has special discounts, offers, and incentives to certainly make it worth your while to shop today. Check out the deals at James Hodge Dodge in Broken Bow, wishing you and your family a happy and prosperous new year.
For a limited time, bundle up for big jackpots from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. Ask for the $5 bundle and get a great deal on your favorite lottery games. You'll get a $3 Powerball ticket with Power Play, a $2 Lotto ticket, and a free ticket for the Natural State Jackpot. That's 3 chances to win for only $5. Ask for the $5 bundle. It could change your life. Eligible with Quick Picks only. Offer ends February 28th. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Do you need health insurance? Open enrollment for the Arkansas Health Insurance Marketplace is happening now. Do you have questions about plans and coverage or need help with enrollment? Visit myarinsurance.com to connect with an Arkansan waiting to help at no cost to you. But hurry, the final open enrollment deadline for 2023 health insurance coverage is January 15th. Find help today at myarinsurance.com.
All right, we are back, and Greg misses the paper ball shot.
Just short.
Nice try. Guys, we've had so much fun today. We got to give a big shout out to Bailey Discount Building Supply, the sponsor of the Morning Brew.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much every day we get to talk about them. 880 East Colin Ray Drive, right here in Sevier County. You can source your building materials locally.
They got it all.
They got it all.
They got it all.
Yeah, popcorn.
They got paint.
Yeah. Yeah, they do have paint.
They do have paint. They got plumbing supplies.
They do.
You know, a lot of people had frozen pipes a week or so ago. They've got plumbing supplies.
That's right.
They've got hardware.
They got a good advice.
They've got tools.
Yep.
They got lumber.
Yep.
They got
pliers.
Electrical.
Yeah, they got it all.
They got it all.
And if you need anything else, go in and ask them, and they'll tell you.
That's right. If they don't have it on hand, they will special order it for you, and it's just a matter of days to get that stuff in. They have made it a very good policy of theirs to make sure they get their stuff in quickly.
Way better than Amazon Prime.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I actually did that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got them to order me something, and I built a new deck.
Yeah.
I had a new deck built. I didn't do it.
Right.
But and I used some of that new last longer than I'll live stuff.
Yeah.
Not real
That's
wood.
Good stuff.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Yeah, it's going to last at least 2 or 3 days.
Very good. At least.
But I mean, excellent service. Got exactly what I wanted. Got it exactly what I want. And also, don't forget.
Yeah.
Popcorn.
I got a serious thing to talk to you all about tomorrow about popcorn.
Okay.
So there's a problem going on in my house with popcorn.
Ooh,
all
let's
right?
talk about
Yeah, but we don't have time today. So again, big shout out. Thank you to Facebook Live. Thank you to Bailey Discount Building Supply, all of our sponsors today on our new segments and the rest. It's time for your day's reminders. That's news, obituaries, and weather leading us out of the show. So these are the last words you'll hear from me, apart from the weather, of course. So we've had a good one. First show of the year. Mark it down in the books. It's been fun. For Patrick Massey, yes. Don't interrupt me, Jennifer. For Patrick Massey.
It's been really fun.
There we go. For Greg Revels and Patrick Massey, Jennifer Albert, I'm Tyler Massey. This has been
Can't even say bye.
God bless you. Have a great day.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, DeQueen, Ashdown, Texarkana.
It's time now for your local lowdown. Arkansans will see lower taxes in 2023. Starting today, a corporate tax rate